ESPN La Crosse game of the week for you here in the Thursday edition. As the Onalaska Hilltoppers, the Menomonie take on the Mustangs. And these Mustangs last week had a tight game against Rice Lake, which turned to 60-21. The Mustangs took the lead in that fourth quarter and gave up a touchdown late as Rice Lake went on to win that game. So both these teams were in a close battle. Scotty Graham joined me here now. The Mustangs are perennially a pretty good squad. They lose last week, but shouldn't give any much to Onalaska whether they won or lost. They know it's going to be a good team.
Yeah, I mean, Menomonie is always a perennial power, like you said, Aaron, and they always reload. Now, they lost 9 all-conference players from their team last season, a lot of new faces. The quarterback, Trayson Wood, had his first start last year. He's a senior, 14-19, a $175 and a touchdown. And Steele Schaefer got his first start yesterday, a junior back, had 2 touchdowns, only 47 yards on the ground. Now, Menomonie is always known for that ground and pound, and they got a couple offensive linemen, Andrew Schaefer, who's a junior, second-team all-conference, and Cody Quack, who's a senior, second-team all-conference. So those two guys are their keys, really, to kind of get that attack going. But last week, Rice Lake did a really good job getting into the backfield, and it was just one of those things that, you can't really control, how that line of scrimmage is going to, go throughout the game. So I guess we'll just have to see, if and when, Onalaska can really maintain and go in and make some plays in the backfield, because they're going to have their opportunities and they need to take advantage of them tonight against a really good Menomonie Mustangs offensive line. Oh, absolutely. It has to be. I mean, that's what they do. And you want to get the ground and pound going. The one thing Onalaska has is athleticism. And, Levi Bolstead, he's just one of those guys I love. Andrew Batista is another guy I really like. He's a stout guy, but he gets in the backfield and makes plays. And Sam Pika, I think Sam Pika is going to be one of the keys to the game tonight. He's one of the best linebackers in the state of Wisconsin. The guy has just got a nose for the football, and he's going to have his hands full tonight getting around some of these big guards and seeing if he can get inside on pulls, if he can maintain that outside gap. That's going to be interesting. And, of course, Aiden Sommerfeld, he had the play last week to seal the deal. He's kind of the guy that just makes plays around the football. Onalaska secondary has to be better this week. Too many mental errors last week. Have to really watch the hand contact down the field. I think that's going to be a critical aspect tonight, is how they play against these Menomonie Mustangs receivers, who pretty decent size, 5'10", 5'9", not overwhelming, but they're quick and they've got good footwork. They're very well trained.
We'll come back and we'll detail the Onalaska Hilltoppers and what they did last week against the West Salem Panthers. We're listening to high school football on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Welcome back into the University of Wisconsin Stout Game of the Week here on ESPN La Crosse. High school football as the Menomonie Mustangs are hosting the Onalaska Hilltoppers. Just got done talking about the Mustangs and their tough loss last week. It was Onalaska with a tough win last week. They were able to get a stop on a 2-point conversion after the long delay. And that's how they ended up winning 14-13 over West Salem. Former MVC rivals continued the rivalry last week. Onalaska came out ahead. What was the key last week for Onalaska's victory, Scotty?
I don't know if there really was a key. It was just a sloppy game. It was just one of those
You sound
things
like
where
Coach Yashinsky.
It's just one of those things where the things just kind of went their way near the end, and that Aiden Summerfield pick was huge. Absolutely huge play to seal the deal, as West Salem looked like they had the momentum. In the second half, honestly, West Salem dominated that game. First half, it was all Onalaska. There was a lot of missed opportunities in the passing game for the Hilltoppers in the first half. They had a couple plays they probably could have scored on. Of course, losing Nicky Odom is not good. I mean, you lose him for 2 quarters pretty much with the cramp, and then he comes back in the fourth, and looks like he's, not Nicky Odom. You could tell something was bugging him. But really, I don't know if there was a key other than Onalaska just made a big play at a big time and just got a good win. Of course, West Salem and Onalaska both ranked in their respective divisions, so that is a big win for the Hilltoppers when you look at it that way. This game is kind of a measuring stick to see, I think, where they're at right now, because Menomonie is one of those teams that, you come up here, and it's an interesting place to play. I mean, this place is packed. You got tailgating going on out in the parking lot. You got people cooking brats underneath us. I still don't know what the heck the Blue Devil is, and I'm going to try to figure that out before the end of the day. But this game is going to be very interesting to see the talent level of the Hilltoppers, because I thought Adam Skifton, in his first start, I mean, Coach Yash let him throw the ball 27 times, so that tells you something right there.
What do they got to do here tonight? What against a really good Menomonie squad as well?
Well, here's the thing about Menomonie that I question. How good's their defense? How good is it? I mean, I really don't know that they suffered more than on the defensive side of the football with some of their losses from last year to this year. So I think Coach Yash really is going to want to really up-tempo and throw the football in this game tonight. A lot of big plays. And here, a guy I'm looking at is Matty Burnett. I know we talk about Nicky Odom, and he's great. He's a great athlete, phenomenal talent. Matty Burnett has the ability to be a good wide receiver this season. He has all the tools. He's got good footwork, good hands. He makes big plays when he needs to. So I think he's the guy that I think tonight could be the X factor for the Hilltoppers if they're going to win this game.
All right, we're about 8 minutes away from kickoff here at the University of Wisconsin Stout Game of the Week as the Mustangs are hosting the Hilltoppers in Week 2. We'll take another break here. When we come back, we'll hear from the head coach for the Onalaska Hilltoppers, Tom Yashinsky. That's coming up next on ESPN La Crosse 105.5. Welcome back into the pregame show here on ESPN La Crosse, live from the University of Wisconsin Stout, and we are joined right now by the head coach of the Onalaska Hilltoppers, Tom Yashinsky. Tom, week one, you got a close victory over West Salem. What did you talk about with the guys right after that? How do you recap a game like that?
I think it was important for the guys to understand just the significance of that game, because when you look at a team that is probably going to go, pretty successful the rest of the way, and they could win their conference, if you win that one, and the computers at the end of the season look at that really highly in terms of the computer seating. So it was a huge way to get through some adversity. We had a delay. We had some cramping that was going on. So just a lot of stuff happening that guys were able to fight through, and in the end, we were able to hold on and pull it out, and the run game did it as much as it needed to do to secure the end of that one. But
something that you talked with the team this week as you prepare a little bit of a shorter week with the Thursday game, something that you'd like to improve on from week one?
We need to play better on the offensive line. I think that was the biggest thing. Our defense, I thought, played really, really well. We put them in a bad spot with a fumble, which is where one of their scores came from, and then they had a nice drive in the fourth quarter there, third to fourth quarter, that they were able to punch one in on. But outside of that, defense played really well. But our offensive line's just got to play better up the middle. We got to pass protect better. We got to get more movement in the run game. So that was a huge emphasis going into this week.
I know there's still 9.5 minutes left on the clock when West Salem scored in that fourth quarter, but it was a big 2-point conversion stop that you guys had. How big was that for momentum at the time?
Well, it kind of determines how you call the game the rest of the game. So if they make it, you have the opportunity then to know, hey, we need to go score. So you put your foot on the gas and you try to find a way to punch one in. But if they don't make it, then you say, all right, we can kind of be a little bit more conservative here, and we can just try to kill clock, which we were able to do. I think we killed about 5 minutes off the clock or so. Then we turned it over and then got the ball back and killed the last 4 minutes as well. So to only allow them to run 2 plays the last 9.5 minutes of the game, I thought was pretty impressive by our guys.
Is it hard to get your team up for that 2-point conversion after giving up a touchdown, little deflating, but then to come back and maybe have an even more important play right after that?
Well, we had about 45 minutes in between when they scored and when they went for 2 because of a delay. So it actually allowed us to regroup a little bit and kind of refocus. And I think we all figured they were going for 2 coming out. So it allowed our guys to rally, and they did a good job of bouncing back. So that delay might have helped us a little bit there.
What do you know about the Menomonie Mustangs?
I'm good friends with their head coach. This is a game that got swapped earlier in the spring so that we could match up, and good friends with him, been friends with him for well over 10 years now. So we know each other pretty well. We know the tradition of Menomonie football. They're a physical team that was within 1 point of the state champion last year in level 3 of the playoffs. So we expect a really quality opponent, and they're physical. Their style of play hasn't changed in 30-some years from when Coach Labuda was there, and now Coach Sins, and he's a Menomonie grad. So they're going to play great defense. They're going to be physical up front, and they're going to try and wear you down.
How about keys for a Hilltopper victory tonight? What do you got to do well?
We got to play a lot better on the offensive line. We got to find a way to contain number 5, Steele Schaefer. He's kind of their workhorse that they really like to give the ball to in key situations. We're going to know where he is at all times, and we can't turn the ball over. We had 3 turnovers last week, and you turn the ball over 3 times versus Menomonie, and you don't win those very often. So we got to make sure that we limit those, and hopefully we can get 1 or 2 from them as well.
S-C-O-R-E, score! It's exhilarating when the home team scores. And you'll feel like you scored too when you do business with Allied Cooperative. Whether you need propane or fuel, fertilizer or seed, tires, auto parts, hardware, or more, Allied Cooperative has the products you need with the service you can trust, all close to home. Allied Cooperative is a great place to work and a great place to do business. Allied Cooperative, now that's something to cheer about.
Are you looking for ways to manage your money wherever life takes you? Ultra's online and mobile banking is where it's at. We make managing your accounts on any device easy and secure. So go ahead, transfer funds, send money, deposit checks, or pay bills, all on your schedule. Take the next step and download the Ultra mobile app from the Apple App Store or Google Play. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
We should prank Allison.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is your refrigerator running?
Yeah, why?
Well, you better go catch it.
Ooh, we should prank Shobi.
Ooh, yeah.
Is your AC running?
No, I haven't turned it on yet.
I know who you should call.
Call GNT.
For the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Keep cool this summer with a call to G&T Heating and Air Conditioning of West Salem. Call them at 786-1140.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs.
Noble Insurance Agency, Onalaska.
Welcome back into the pregame show here on ESPN La Crosse. Welcome back into the ESPN La Crosse Game of the Week. High school football for you, Week 2, as the Onalaska Hilltoppers are traveling to take on the Menomonie Mustangs. We're here at the University of Wisconsin Stout. We're just a few moments away from kickoff. And, Scotty, one key for each side here for victory.
Well, I think the turnover game is always something to look at when you think about turnovers and how they impact the game. That's an obvious one. Line of scrimmage. I think that's the biggest key tonight is who wins the line of scrimmage. Does this vaunted Menomonie offensive line win the line of scrimmage, or does the athletic front of the Onalaska Hilltoppers cause them some issues and win the battle up front? I think that's really the big thing. The other thing is get Nicky Odom the football. Last week he was really quiet. Obviously, the injury doesn't help that, but Nicky and Adam Skifted seem a little bit off in their communication. You got to get Nicky the ball, let him run in open space and make plays, because when he gets the ball in open space, electricity fills the field, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, we are just about ready for kickoff. Onalaska will kick off from left to right. They won the toss. They declined, and therefore the Mustangs have chosen to receive. And we are underway. Squib kick over towards the numbers. Left side, maybe a chance to recover the kickoff. Onalaska might have recovered.
They do have it.
And they do. They get the opening kickoff. A little pooch kick over on the right side of the field, and a perfect pooch kick at that. It was bobbled a little bit right away, and Onalaska was right there. They dive on top, and they will steal the opening possession.
Cornell Banks coming up with that ball, Aaron, and good job on special teams. Menomonie having problems with it, and on field turf, you can't blame that because the field turf here is pretty sound. So obviously just a miscue here early by Menomonie. Onalaska has a golden opportunity to strike quick and get on the board early.
Skipton will be in the shotgun. He's got a couple of fullbacks in front of him. They'll now shift out to the left. Now he'll send Nicky Odom in motion right to left. It's a little touch pass. He's trying to look for room. He dips back inside. Now back outside. He shows his shiftiness early, and he'll get inside the 25 down to about the 23-yard line. It'll be a gain about 8. It'll be a pass attempt, so one completion for Adam Skifton here after one play.
Yeah, and a good job by Nicky Odom to kind of find the seam there as he kind of danced a little bit, cut back inside behind big 77, Ben Bossman. Good start here for the Hilltoppers.
They'll go a little bit of a hurry up here on the left hash. This time Skifton will have a man to his right. They're going to hand it off here. Over to the left side, bounce it outside, inside the 20, inside the 15, and down inside there on the run was Cornell Banks. And he will get to about the 14 as well. They'll mark him. And it's an Onalaska first down, 2 plays in.
Yeah, Banks, and again, going on that left side. They must have seen something on film that they like over there. Coach Yash very good at exploiting defensive weaknesses, Aaron.
Again, hurry up. They're going to hand it off to Banks again inside, and a little less room, but he's going to push the pile a little bit inside the 10. Actually gets a good push. About 5 yards on the carry for Banks. And it'll be second down and about 4 or 5 here.
Yeah, nice run by Banks again. Better defensive pursuit by the Mustangs on that run. Levi Bolstead with a key block to open that up.
They're going to make it 2nd and 6, so a 4-yard gain for Banks on the play. Skipton will be by himself. He'll shift his backs over to the right, and he's going to roll out right, looking for the end zone, looking for Odom, and it's intercepted. Charlie Morning with the interception. He will bring it back to about the 7, and it's a turnover. Both teams skirting away a possession here early on at 10:28. The Mustangs are going to take over.
Wasn't a good throw by Adam Skifton. Morning was just waiting for that. They like to run that rollout to Odom. Morning, very well coached, the Mustangs are. On that play, saw something on film to have him flank out there and sit in a dead zone and threw it right to him.
So the Mustangs will take over. They'll do so on their own 7-yard line. So the Mustangs missed their opening possession on the botched kickoff return. Then they get the interception. They'll go quickly here. It's going to be a quick pitch. And down to about the 11-yard line, maybe a gain of 3 or 4 on the play. That time on the carry was Steele Schaefer. He had the 2 touchdowns last week for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Schaefer that time got bottled up pretty quickly, I felt. Onalaska read that little trap play pretty well. We'll see how they come back here. Wouldn't be surprised if they ran a counter out of this.
So under center will be Trayson Witt. Again, he will fake a pitch this time. He'll hand it off to fullback Dive. He'll go for a minimal gain, maybe up to about the 14. So it'll be 3rd down here. 3rd and about 3, maybe a long 3 here. Maybe a big 3rd down early. So Onalaska just turned the ball over on the interception after great field position. Maybe they can force a punt and get good field position back.
Yeah, Onalaska's defense played very well last week, and right now, early in this game, looking pretty tough up front.
Went under center. He's going to pitch it to the right side, looking for some room is Steele Schaefer, and there's not much there. He might have picked up 2 yards. It's going to be close on the spot. Oh, they're going to give it to him, so he did get the 3.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That was pretty close. I'm surprised that they just gave it to him there.
It looked like maybe a bad spot, too. Maybe he gave him an extra half yard. That there really wasn't much room there. It did seem like there was 3 yards of
Onalaska's
gain.
defense did a good job on that play. Schaefer, a good second effort to break a tackle in the backfield, but that was a very generous spot.
So it'll be a 1st and 10 here for Menomonie. They're going to hand it off up the middle, and that time Onalaska is all over the fullback Dive as Menomonie has sort of triple option going here.
John Nickram that time coming from that left edge made a great play on the fullback and just wiped him out. He had a couple good plays last week. Was very amped up coming back this week to get into the line of scrimmage and making a good play.
As Isaiah Burt on the carry, they're going to give him nothing on the play. So it's 2nd and 10 here. 8.5 minutes remaining first quarter, just getting started. Witt under center again. He will turn, fake a handoff, and now he'll roll out to the right looking to throw. He's going to run with it. And there's Ben Storer chasing him down right about the 23-yard line. Storer, a nice job. Didn't really break contain all too much there, able to make the play.
Yeah, good job by Onalaska secondary, though. They stayed with it. They didn't get faked out by the ball fake. They were trying to hit a seam route out to the outside edge, and nothing there.
Again, Onalaska staying pretty disciplined so far. That's nothing out of the ordinary. It'll be 3rd and 5. Coming up on 8 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Witt under center will send men in motion from right to left. They're going to pitch out to the running back Schaefer, tripped up and now taken down in the backfield. The first one there looked like it was Sam Pika, and the rest of the Hilltoppers came in to help him out. It's going to be 4th down.
Pika with a great read on that toss sweep, kind of nicks up Schaefer a little bit. Nickram cleans it up on the end with Gillis, and a great job by the Onalaska Hilltopper defense.
So they allow the 1 first down, but nothing more, and looks like the Mustangs will punt it away from their own 22-yard line. Back to punt is the quarterback, Trayson Witt. He will take the snap, and we will have a whistle before the play.
A flag on the field. A delay of game.
All the way in the back, so they will call a delay of game. And it'll be 4th and 10, 4th and 11 now. So not really ideal that time for Menomonie. You get yourself a little bit of some breathing room, and you give the 5 yards back.
I want to see if they kick it to Odom or not. That's what I want to see. How much respect do they have for him as an athlete?
I would sure say that many coaches sure would say, let's not punt to him. They will punt it away. Short kick, wobbly, and Odom will fair catch it about the 41. So Onalaska will have good field position here on their second possession at the 41-yard line. So about 10 yards worse, but you can certainly do worse than starting on your opponent's 41.
Yeah, absolutely, and hopefully they can run this up the field and get something in. Were so close on the last drive. A bad read by Adam Skifton. Hopefully he has a short memory because they're going to have to capitalize here.
So Skifton will be in the shotgun. He's got a man to his left, 2 in front of him. He'll take the snap, and it'll be a quarterback keeper. He runs right into a Mustang defender while the flag on the play.
Probably
about
hold.
1.
I would venture to say most likely a hold here on the Hilltoppers.
There's the near side official making the call, and it's going to be maybe an illegal formation.
I don't know what was illegal about it. It looked like it was pretty good from my vantage point.
Illegal motion. I guess this is where you maybe would have liked the head official to have a microphone. Can tell us what's going on.
Not if he's describing like the annexation of Puerto Rico and not understanding what's going on. No, I don't think we want that.
Skifton will be again in the shotgun. He'll send Odom out into the flat. He'll toss it out to Odom with a screen. He's got a couple of guys blocking for him. He breaks through past the 30-yard line, almost to the 25, out about the 26-yard line. Man, he's explosive.
The gear that no one else has in this entire building is Nicky Odom. He gets that ball just exploded. Great block by Matty Burnett on the outside to spring that, and then just let Nicky use his feet. And, man, are they quick. It's the human joystick, high school football style.
A 20-yard gain for Nicky Odom. 2 catches for 28 here early on. Skifton again in the shotgun. He'll turn. He'll hand it off. Here's Brady Kuhn. He'll get a handful of yards here. We're going to call it 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Yeah, good play by Isaiah Guerin, the senior linebacker, getting in on Kuhn.
So 2nd and 7 here as Onalaska's knocking on another red zone possession. 2 wide receivers split out right, 1 to the left. Kuhn's in the backfield along with Skifton in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Kuhn again, this time right side. Got some room up the middle, breaking down inside the 15. Tackled about the 14-yard line. And another first down for Onalaska. Be a gain of 8. So 1st and 10 here, about 6 minutes remaining here in this first quarter.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get
Second down and 5.
Noble Insurance Service.
2nd and 5 here on Alaska. More in a bunch formation. They're going to hand it off this time to Banks. He's scooting around. He'll break a tackle in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornell Banks. And Onalaska goes on top early.
Great run by Banks and a better block by Ben Bossman and Alex Hellickson on the pole, making a good hole for Banks to run through. And, man, I tell you, the quick feet, we haven't seen a lot of Banks. But, man, he looks good early in this football game, and that's a big one for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, he had a shifty move right about the line of scrimmage. Broke a shoestring tackle, was able to dive into the end zone, and Onalaska takes a 6-0 lead with 5:23 remaining in this first quarter. They will go for the extra point here. Snap good, hold is down, and the kick is good. Onalaska 7, Menomonie nothing. 5:23 remaining in the first quarter. You're listening to the High
Noble
School Game
Insurance Service,
on
building
ESPN
strong
La Crosse,
relationships to secure your
105.5.
future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs.
Noble Insurance Agency, Onalaska.
Get on the road, on the water, or off the beaten path with a vehicle loan from Ultra. Enjoy low rates, flexible terms, and no payments for 90 days. Whether it's a car, truck, RV, boat, or motorcycle, we'll put you in the driver's seat with a monthly payment that fits your budget. It's go time. Take the next step and apply now. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona. Helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Fans, will your furnace make it through another heating season? Now it's the time to upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system from Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer in downtown West Salem. Onalaska 7, Menomonie nothing, and the kickoff is line arrived right at a Mustang, and he is leveled down to the turf at about the 38-yard line, and that is where Menomonie will pick up their second possession. Onalaska, good bounce back after the interception in the red zone.
Yeah, it was a good bounce back, good confidence booster, and the defense definitely helped that with the stand on Menomonie. So you got to think their confidence is pretty high right now, and it looks like they're running that 3-3-3 again that they ran last week defensively. So that will probably help the quickness on the edge. That's probably the scheme behind it. This is a different running style offense for Menomonie than they faced last week.
Witt's going to hand it off. This time, Steele Schaefer over the right side, just outside the tackle. He'll gain about 6 yards. Good gain on first down by Schaefer.
Yeah, good game by Schaefer. Good hole behind guard tackle. Onalaska not that quick to react to that.
It'll be 2nd and 4 here, just under 5 minutes remaining in this first quarter. Schaefer will come out here for this second down play. Witt again will be under center. He'll have the two fullbacks and the running back behind him. Fullbacks offset to his right. Now they'll shift him over to the left. Witt will turn. Quick pitch to his back that time, and nice tackle right away in the backfield. That's Sean Gillis on the tackle.
Yeah, Gillis had a couple really good plays last week, kind of playing a hybrid defensive back kind of linebacker role in this defense. And, man, that was a really good react by Gillis and a good cleanup.
So it'll be 3rd down and 3. They're going to give him 1 yard on the play. With 4 minutes remaining first quarter. 3rd and 3, Witt under center. Fullbacks line up to his right. He'll pitch over to the right. It steals Schaefer, and there is nowhere to go again. Maybe a yard. Ball comes out, and the Mustangs will jump right back on top of it. We'll see if they called him down first. And they will. So they'll give him the forward progress. Then he lost the ball. So it'll be a gain of 1 yard for Steele Schaefer, and it'll be about 4th and 2. Looks like Menomonie's going to want to punt.
Aiden Summerfield with another great play. Again, he's always around the football and got a great lick on Schaefer.
So ball on the 47. It's 4th and 2. Witt way back, looking to punt it away. You always got to be prepared for the fake with the quarterback as your punter. Snap, and he will punt it away. He'll kick it over towards the left side, away from Nicky Odom, and it'll be out of bounds around the 30. Oh, they're going to see where they want to mark it.
I was going to say, if they were going to put it back at the 20, that's being very generous.
So it'll be the 32 is where they'll go. Yeah, that side official there, he started walking up. I was like, whoa, that might be a missed spot there.
This isn't Mutant League football.
Right.
The old school Sega Genesis game for those that don't know. This is high school football.
So Onalaska will take over their 3rd possession here on their own 32-yard line. They'll be Skifton once again in the shotgun. He'll have Kuhn to his right. He's got trips out left. Takes the snap. He'll drop back, looking to throw. He's going to go deep down the left sideline. It is incomplete. Looking that time, I believe, for Matty Burnett. No, it wasn't. It was Evan Anderson he was looking for. And right through his hands, incomplete.
Yeah, Evan Anderson, again, transferred from Black River Falls and making his 2nd appearance for the Hilltoppers. 6'4", got good athleticism. He's a really good basketball player, so can't wait to see what he adds to that basketball program for Onalaska in the wintertime. Great athlete.
Going hurry up here for the Hilltoppers. Skifton again in the shotgun. He's going to flip it to Nicky Odom on the end around. He's looking. We'll juke back inside, past the 35 up to about the 36-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4 or 5 here for Odom.
Number 23, Mason Etzbach with the tackle.
So a 3rd down here.
Get on the road, on the water, or off the beaten path with a vehicle loan from Ultra. Enjoy low rates, flexible terms, and no payments for
add to their 7-0 lead here early on. Skifton in the shotgun with trips out to his right. He's going to send Odom in motion again. They're going to fake a pitch to Odom, and they are going to blow this one dead before it gets started.
A false start on the Hilltoppers.
Oh, it is a false start. I would say good call by you, Scotty, but it's tough when they blow a play dead. There's really only really one thing that they're going to call here, so it's going to go back to about a 3rd and 10 here for Onalaska. Skifton will drop back to throw under pressure. He's going to have to roll out right. Gets away. He'll throw at the sideline. It's caught. There's Matty Burnett, and he has got enough for the 1st down. It's 11 yards for Matty Burnett, and a 3rd down pickup for the Hilltoppers.
Great throw by Adam Skifton on the run, and Matty Burnett right in the perfect spot to catch that. Just go right out of bounds. 1st down Hilltoppers. They got a little bit more rhythm this week than they did last week, Aaron, offensively. It's good to see.
Yeah, it seems like the hurry-up offense is kind of helping them with that as well. They're not a classic hurry-up offense, but they are taking it from the side, and they are ready to go up to that line. Certainly helps with that rhythm that you talked about. 1st and 10, Kuhn lined up to Skifton's right. Skifton, high snap, will hand it off to Kuhn. He'll bounce back inside a little bit, and not really much there. A gain of 1 for Brady Kuhn.
Great tackle by Garrett Olam there. Coming up from his safety spot to make that play.
So 2nd and 9 coming up here as we are nearing the end of the 1st quarter. About 1:40 remaining here in this 1st quarter. Onalaska leads 7-0. In our ESPN La Crosse game of the week, Menomonie and Onalaska here. Again, Skifton in the shotgun. He's got his back to his left. That's Kuhn. They're going to send Odom in motion right to left. They're going to another touch pass to him with Kuhn as his lead blocker. He'll dip back inside, and it'll be a gain of about 3 or 4 that time for Odom. I think they're going to give him 4.
Nice tackle by Isaiah Guerin right there to get underneath the legs of Nicky Odom and not let him stay on his feet. If Odom breaks that, he might have a ways to go because there was nobody else really behind him. Great play by the Mustang linebacker.
Trying to get Nicky Odom the ball any way they can here. It's 3rd down and about 6. They're going to send Odom in motion again, left to right. Skifton looking to the left, now across the middle. Tight throw, made the catch. Evan Anderson down to the 35. That is a tight throw by Adam Skifton and a great catch by Anderson.
In between two Mustang defenders on that play, and man, what a throw by Adam Skifton. He's really been showing off his arm strength in this first quarter.
Down to the 41, and another first down for Onalaska. They are humming here so far. Under 30 seconds left in this first quarter. They'll have to take a snap. Kuhn lined up to the right of Skifton. He will get the ball over towards the left tackle. He'll run, now dip it inside, past the 35, up to about the 33, and that will be our final play of the quarter. Onalaska 7, Menomonie nothing after 1 quarter of play here from the University of Wisconsin Stout. You're listening to the ESPN La Crosse Game of the Week.
Get on the road, on the water, or off the beaten path with a vehicle loan from Ultra. Enjoy low rates, flexible terms, and no payments for 90 days. Whether it's a car, truck, RV, boat, or motorcycle, we'll put you in the driver's seat with a monthly payment that fits your budget. It's go time. Take the next step and apply now. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona. Helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Back here at the University of Wisconsin Stout, beginning the second quarter, Brady Kuhn with a nice run up to about the 25-yard line. Be a gain of 8, and another Onalaska first down, their 7th here so far in this first half. 1st and 10 at the 25. Skifton again in the shotgun with Kuhn to his left. 2 wide receivers out right. He's going to hand it off to Kuhn again. Looking that right side, breaks a tackle and another one. And he'll gain about 2 yards. Good penetration originally by the Mustangs.
Cole Smitsky in on the first, like you said, number 44, and Schaefer cleaning it up for the Mustangs on the tackle.
Up to the 23, again, trying to get another red zone possession. They be their 3rd here so far through 3 possessions. Came up empty on the first one on the interception. Scored on the next one on a Cornell Banks touchdown. Skifton will take the snap, look to pass, and he'll go over to the flat right side and off the fingertips of a diving Nicky Odom and out of bounds. Skifton just missed him towards the sideline that time.
Skifton just missed a wide open Evan Anderson in the end zone. If he would have waited one more second to look downfield, they had a touchdown on that play. He was wide open down the sideline. The safety didn't even go over the top. He had a clear path to the end zone.
That's part of that process of learning the quarterback position as well, though, going through those reads, and it's tough. It's a tough position to play. It's 3rd down and 8. Skifton takes the snap. He'll drop back, looks right. He'll fire into the corner. Nicky Odom's there. He will dive for the end zone, but he was stopped just short. Nice tackle that time by A.J. Zadowski. And Nicky Odom will be down to the 1-yard line, a gain of 22.
Great flag route by Nicky Odom coming, and the footwork breaks off. I mean, he's just so quick that it's hard for a DB to keep up with a guy like that.
What are you supposed to do? You have to give him room to play, and then when you give him room, he's got so much room to operate then. It's a tough puzzle to solve. First and goal at the 1. Skifton will again go from the shotgun. Kuhn on his left. A ton of blockers ahead of him. They're going to hand it off to Kuhn. He'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Onalaska. 13-0. The Hilltoppers lead pending the extra point.
Great lead block by Sam Pika to help with that. And again, the offensive line for Onalaska, unsung heroes in this first half, doing a really good job at the point of attack, and a nice hole for Brady Kuhn to run through. Man, you could have ran a Mack truck through that. That was beautiful.
Well, Coach Yashinsky was telling me before the game the offensive line really needed to step it up this week, and they are doing it so far. The extra point coming, and it is good. So Onalaska will lead 14-0. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Mustangs possession coming up on the ESPN La Crosse Game of the Week.
Take a swing on a new course. Swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl of Onalaska. Haven't played the course before? Give it a try. See if you're up for the challenging par 36. The well-manicured golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl attracts some of the area's largest league play. After a round of golf, relax on the patio overlooking the course and enjoy a delicious meal and your favorite beverage. Get your golfing buddies together and swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. Stop in before or after the game. Affordable family bar serving delicious pizzas, burgers, sandwiches, along with daily lunch specials in downtown West Salem. Stop in and see Dave and Brady before or after the game at Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. 14-0. The Onalaska Hilltoppers lead the Menomonie Mustangs here on the ESPN La Crosse Game of the Week. Just coming off a touchdown run of 1 yard by Brady Kuhn. Onalaska's 2 for 3 in the red zone tonight. And ready to kick it off. It'll be a little pooch punt over towards the right. Caught this time and pummeled down to the ground. What a hit. That time it was Cornell Banks.
Back up the meat truck on that one. Cornell Banks just let out all of his aggression and any issues he has in a prior life on that play. That was a beautiful hit.
My goodness. Catching it on the run, and about a yard after the catch, Cornell Banks ran right through the returner. Mustangs will start at their own 42, trailing 14-0 here. And need an answer quickly.
Think Onalaska wants to win this football game tonight, Aaron? I'd say
Yeah,
they're pretty amped up.
I would say so. Witt under center. He's going to shift his fullbacks from left to right. He's going to turn, hand it off to Schaefer. He's got some room.
Surprised they didn't call a hold that time on 55 on the outside. He had a hold, actually 56, I believe. Andrew Schaefer. Little surprised. He had a whole bunch of jersey that I saw coming off that edge.
They're going to give him 6 yards on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 4. Might have been why he had a nice hole to run through.
Yeah.
Witt under center again. His fullback's on his left. He'll shift him to the right. Takes a snap. He'll hand it off again. Looking for some room this time is Jack Drought, and he looks to have picked up the first down. And they're going to give it to him. A gain of 5 for Jack Drought.
Yeah, Alex Batista right now having a hard time making some plays in that interior, and you got to give credit to Menomonie's offensive line. This is what the Mustangs want to do with the football, is go up and down the field with that running game with some of the guys they have up front. They average about 225 pounds across the board. That's a pretty good size offensive line in high school football.
So 1st and 10 here. They're going to shift the fullbacks left this time, and Schaefer's back in. It's going to be a play-action play. Witt's looking, fires across the middle, and broken up nicely by Evan Anderson. Timed it nice and incomplete.
Yeah, great play by Anderson. They were trying to go down the field to Nick Sheff, who is one of their tight ends. They like to run that tight end seam route. Brilliantly played by Anderson. Get the hand in there at the last minute.
So 2nd and 10, the first pass attempt of the night from Trayson Witt falls incomplete.
Yeah, Witt not having the success he had last week against Rice Lake. This Onalaska defense has really shown up in this football game.
Well, they've
like
got
they
speed.
did last
They
week.
can fly around.
They got a lot of athletes.
Witt under center again. Shifting him, those fullbacks to the left. He's going to turn. He'll hand it off this time, and nowhere to go. Aiden Summerfield right away in the backfield. Loss at 2.
Man, Aiden Summerfield's having himself a season early here. That was a great read on that play. Nowhere to go for Drought. Dropped him in the backfield. A big loss for the Mustangs. And again, we talked about it. Speed across the board. He just exploded into the backfield, making a nice play.
Summerfield was about a step away from maybe intercepting the handoff that time. He was right away. I mean, he was there right away. He came in like a rocket.
Almost Bobby Boucher-like.
Sets up a 3rd and 12 here.
Except he ran the right way.
Yeah, exactly, yes.
Yeah, okay.
So Witt will go from the shotgun this time. He's got his running back Schaefer on his left. Blitz coming from Onalaska, and there's nowhere to go. Schaefer's going to be sacked in the backfield. It'll be a handful of Hilltoppers that time. Couldn't tell maybe the first one in there.
Got the sack, but Levi Bolstead came off the edge, Aaron, and he's a disruptor. That's what he does. He got a good time off of the snap, came around the edge, forced the flush on Witt, and Sturr was there to clean it up nicely. And another punt situation for the Mustangs.
So it'll be 3 possessions and 3 punts here for Menomonie if they decide to punt it away here on 4th and 14. Probably a good decision.
I wouldn't be surprised, like you said, you got the quarterback as a punter if they maybe try something here, being down 14-0.
Running a late man on here to help block in that line. And we'll get a timeout.
Menomonie.
Menomonie's going to call a timeout and talk over their punt. We'll be right back here on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
We should prank Allison.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is your refrigerator running?
Yeah, why?
Well, you better go catch it.
Ooh, we should bring Shobi.
Ooh, yeah.
Is your AC running?
No, I haven't turned it on yet.
I know who you should call.
Call GNT.
For the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Keep cool this summer with a call to G&T Heating and Air Conditioning of West Salem. Call them at 786-1140.
Due to recent storms, your house and other buildings on your property may have been severely damaged. Now you need a new roof and siding. Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from your local CertainTeed roofing and siding dealer, Contractor Supply of West Salem. CertainTeed offers the widest variety of designs and color options, and every CertainTeed product is backed by the manufacturer's warranty for your peace of mind. Choose CertainTeed, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
Welcome back into the game of the week here in ESPN La Crosse. Trayson Witt will punt it away sideways over towards the right. Lands at about the 30 and will be picked up at the 30-yard line. And Onalaska will take over at that 30-yard line, their 4th possession of the game. Last 2 possessions, they're touchdowns.
Yeah, and there's more rhythm. Onalaska's really in a good groove right now offensively. The passing attack has been very good in this one. I really think Adam Skifton is really showing off his arm strength in this first half. A couple touchdowns for the running backs, but overall Adam Skifton's played pretty well in this football game.
Skifton will get it to Odom over on the right side. He's going to cut back inside up to about the 35. A gain of 5 for Odom on the play.
Yeah, another one of those little toss passes to Nicky, and like we talked about, get him the ball however you can. Isaiah Guerin again on the tackle for the Mustangs. He's been busy tracking down number 1. It's almost like he's the spy for Nicky Odom in this game. I don't know if you can really put a spy on Nicky Odom.
Not a advantageous spot to be in, I would think. Going to send Odom out in the flat. They're going to screen pass over to Odom. He's got blockers ahead. He bounces it back outside. The 40, the 45, the 50, knocked out of bounds, but there's going to be a flag on the play.
Hold on, Matty Burnett.
Yeah, he's got his head kind of hung to the side here like, yeah, I didn't do that.
It was pretty close. It looked like he had a little bit of jersey there.
It's one of those, I think, where Odom almost facilitated that to happen because of the way that the block was being set. It just
you got to turn the defender,
right.
Let him get up the field a little bit. That happens from time to time.
I think it also doesn't help that he's so fast. He knows he can get to the outside, and just didn't work out that time for the Hilltoppers. Would have been a big gain. Instead, they'll lose a handful of yards back to about the 27-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 13. Skifting in the shotgun. He'll send Odom in motion again, left to right. He'll drop back. He's looking for a screen. They'll get it to Odom in the flat. He'll juke move and won't go anywhere. Really nice tackle that time by Steele Schaefer. It'll be a loss of 5 yards, 5 or 6 yards on the play.
Yeah, Schaefer wasn't fooled at all. Kind of stayed at home. That play developed nicely for him to make a good play on Nicky Odom. And you know, Menomonie's shown in this game that they got some good tacklers on this defense because Odom's had a couple opportunities. You think he's going to break it out, and they wrap him up and just put him down to the ground.
So 3rd down and 18. A long way to go for Skifton and the Hilltoppers. 6.5 minutes remaining here, 2nd quarter. Skifton takes the shotgun snap. He'll rifle across the middle. Odom's there. It's in and off his hands. Odom should have had it. Would have been a 1st down, but it falls incomplete. And the Hilltoppers are going to have to punt.
Yeah, good throw by Skifton. Maybe a little too high for Odom. He got his hands on it, and it's a receiver. If you put your hands on it, you know, the old Green Bay Packer fan montage, if you put your hands on it, you should catch it, right? Well, I mean, they like to run that seam route. Odom had it that time. If he catches that football, it's a 1st down, and the safety fell down. That might have been a touchdown, Aaron.
So 4th and 18, they will punt it away. A decent punt, end over end. It'll land at midfield and bounce forward for Onalaska. Really nice bounce for Onalaska. Get an extra 8 yards on it down to the 42-yard line. That's where Menomonie will take over. Allied Cooperative, your championship team for agronomy, feed, propane, tires, grain, refined fuels, hardware, auto parts, and convenience store. It's the diversity, power, and customer service you'd expect from your championship team, Allied Cooperative. And just a reminder that tomorrow night we'll have a game of the week as well, a bonus game of the week for you, as we'll be in West Salem as the Panthers will host the Toma Timberwolves. You'll be able to catch the football, the high school football studio preview show at 6 o'clock, and we'll go live from West Salem about 6:40 tomorrow night right here on 105.5 and the YouTube channel as well. Mustangs taking over. Witt will quick pitch to Schaefer, and he'll get about 1.5 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Mustangs.
Good play by Bolstead. Tell you, this Onalaska front 7 has had a really, really good first half against Menomonie. You talk about the size up front, Aaron, and some of the guys that they bring in. Onalaska's athleticism has been really tough for the Mustangs to handle. We talked about their speed, but, man, they are so quick off the football. Very well coached is the Hilltopper defense.
Witt again will shift his fullbacks to the right. He's got Drought in the backfield. They'll go with a counter play. Drout's got some room. He'll bounce it up to about the 49. It'll be a gain of 5 for Jack Drought.
Good play call by Mike Sins and his staff. They haven't ran a counter yet. They like to run that counter. They've been kind of holding it in. And that time Onalaska thinking trap, and it goes to the outside a little bit. Maybe over pursued at that 2nd level. Oh, little punters.
I'm going to see a little punting competition.
Entertainment.
There we go.
Is the mullet boy one of the participants?
Yeah. We'll talk about him at halftime.
I know.
3rd and 3. Witt's going to pitch it outside. Schaefer, really good penetration, but he breaks the tackle. Crosses midfield, 45, 40, 35, and down to the 30. Looked like that time Brody Mitchell had him in the backfield. But Schaefer able to break the tackle, gets up to the 30-yard line, and that's a big 1st down for the Mustangs.
Yeah, that's a big play for Menomonie. They've been kind of shut down offensively in this first half, and Schaefer making a couple great broken tackle runs. to really set something up here for the Mustangs. And you were right, Mitchell in the backfield couldn't make the play. Man, I tell you, Schaefer shows some power in them legs, that's for sure.
So 1st and 10. Wood again will shift him right to left. This time Drought in the backfield. They'll run a counter again. Good hole again. He'll break back inside, and he'll pick up a 1st down. However, there is a flag on the play right about the line of scrimmage, and that's usually in the territory of a hold.
Yeah, Andrew Schaefer. I think they got him on a hold that time.
We'll see what the call.
Yeah, they were trying to steal Bolstead on that inside because Bolstead again. Oh, they're going to say a chop block.
Ooh.
That's even worse. 15 yards right there. I didn't see the chop. I thought I saw a hold for sure on his right side.
Now, I know they've changed that rule over time in different levels. Either, it used to be just go underneath, or sometimes it was underneath and up top. They try to continue to change that. Maybe that's one of those things. Maybe they thought they saw it, and
yeah, that and the crack back blocks.
That as well, yes.
Those are the two that, they've really, put down the old gauntlet on and said, you guys aren't going to do this. The NFL, though, they still do that.
Right.
But, it's no see, no tell. If it's on TV, maybe they'll throw a flag, but a timeout.
We will have a timeout. 1st and 25 coming up for the Mustangs with 4 minutes remaining here in this first half. You're listening to the ESPN La Crosse High School Game of the Week.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
1st and 25 for the Menomonie Mustangs. They'll shift out. They'll send a man out to the left and then shift one back to the right. Witt's going to hand it inside to Drought on low misdirection, and he will gain 6 yards on the play. A lot of movement that time for Menomonie.
Yeah, that could have been worse. Aiden Summerfield made a really good play on the backside of that, and Drought running that little modified wing T counter, I think the way it looked to me. It was kind of old school how they went on that back end of the guard. Summerfield coming from behind to make a nice tackle.
I would, if I was a betting man, I would say we're going to see some sort of counter on that later on in the game from the Mustangs. Just too much movement there to have that not come up later at some point. Probably going to see it sometime in the second half. It'll be 2nd and 19. Witt's going to hand it up to Schaefer. He'll break one tackle near the line of scrimmage up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 4 or 5 that time for Schaefer.
Gain of 4. 3rd and 15. Number 16, Mitchell.
So 3rd and 15 now. And give him about 4 on the carry. Schaefer getting a lot of work here in the first half. Witt quickly to the line. Quick snap. He's going to pitch it outside to Schaefer. Big hit by Sean Gillis out near the sideline, and Schaefer will go out of bounds. And he'll get near the original line of scrimmage, but it'll be about 4th and 11 here at the 31. They're going to maybe mark it at the 30 exactly. So we'll be back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, great job by Gillis and Bolstead to kind of clean that up. Schaefer showing some power in this second quarter, but Onalaska's speed and athleticism has been really the story of this first half on defense. They've done a really good job against Menomonie, and I think they're tiring out that offensive line with all the movement. And again, their athletes are really good at the second level, Aaron, so they're having problems with that.
4th and 10, they're going to go for it. Will the Mustangs put a man in motion over towards the right? Witt's going to throw deep left sideline and incomplete. Nice breakup that time by Sebastian Smith. Cy Smith with a play. However, we do have a flag right near where Witt went down. We might have a roughing the passer.
Interesting if they call that, though, because Bolstead, right when he released the football, put the hit on, if it's going to be on Bolstead.
Maybe they'll say that it was maybe he hit him in the head?
Yep, roughing the passer.
So roughing the passer, automatic first down.
It's a big penalty right there. They shut down the Mustangs again. And
certainly is.
Cy Smith made a great play on that football. Last week he had a couple defensive PIs, and this week he played that perfectly.
So 1st and 10 coming up for the Mustangs, and they have a red zone possession here starting at the 15, 1st and 10. 2:24 remaining here in this first half, trying to get on the board for the first time. Witt under center with Drought in the backfield. He will turn, pitch it to Drought, and right there, right away, Sam Pica with the tackle in the backfield, loss of 1.
There's Mr. Pica showing the Pica power in the backfield, gets in there, great stick. And that's what he does, man. He's always around the football, and you can count on Pica if you see number 11 to just end the play immediately.
So 2nd down and 11, 2 minutes remaining in this first half. Onalaska leads 14-0. It'll be a fullback dive this time, going to Isaiah Burt. A minimal gain, maybe 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, Bolstead in there again. They're having problems with Levi Bolstead out there on that right edge. He's almost in the backfield consistently in this game. And, man, I tell you, number 2 is having one heck of a night so far for the Hilltoppers.
3rd and 9 coming up, under 90 seconds remaining. The Mustangs really in no hurry at this moment. They will hustle to the line, though. Back to their original formation, 2 fullbacks right, and we will have another timeout from Menomonie this time. So coming up on a big 3rd and 9, 1:10 remaining first half. We'll be right back here on ESPN La Crosse, 105.5.
Have you been looking for a checking account that fits your lifestyle? With a checking account from Ultra, enjoy better rates, contactless debit cards, and online and mobile banking that makes your account as on the go as you are. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, no surprises. Take the next step and open your checking account online today, or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona. Helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
SC, SCORE, score! It's exhilarating when the home team scores. And you'll feel like you scored too when you do business with Allied Cooperative. Whether you need propane or fuel, fertilizer or seed, tires, auto parts, hardware, or more, Allied Cooperative has the products you need with the service you can trust, all close to home. Allied Cooperative is a great place to work and a great place to do business. Allied Cooperative, now that's something to cheer about.
A 3rd down and 9 play here for Menomonie. They'll move it out to the left side, and it'll be right about the line to gain. Maybe a yard short. They're going to mark it down at the 6. So it'll be 4th and 1 with 45 seconds remaining, clock ticking here in the first half.
Yeah, this is a big moment here for the Mustangs. If they don't get something in on this drive, there's going to be a lot of demoralized Mustang fans going into halftime here.
Witt going to QB sneak, and I don't think he got it. He never got forward.
It.
No, he didn't. They're going to mark him short, and Onalaska comes away with a big stop.
What a play by John Nickram. Man, he got underneath and just exploded, and Witt had nowhere to go.
Well, when you get the quarterback sneak, like you try to get low. Yeah. He was never able to.
It's like watching Billy Joe Tolliver back in the day. The guy was a statue. Witt, though, he's got great athleticism. It was just the line of scrimmage on Onalaska controlled that 100% and a big play for the Hilltoppers. And knowing Yash, he's probably just going to let this clock run.
Yeah, no use in doing anything silly near the end zone as they are in the kneel-down formation, and Skifton will do so. So big stop on 4th down. Right at the end of the half will allow Onalaska to take a 14-0 lead into the halftime break. We will take a break. We'll come back. We'll analyze that first half coming up as you're listening to the high school football game of the week on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Have you been looking for a checking account that fits your lifestyle? With a checking account from Ultra, enjoy better rates, contactless debit cards, and online and mobile banking that makes your account as on the go as you are. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, no surprises. Take the next step and open your checking account online today, or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Take a swing on a new course. Swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl of Onalaska. Haven't played the course before? Give it a try. See if you're up for the challenging par 36. The well-manicured golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl attracts some of the area's largest league play. After a round of golf, relax on the patio overlooking the course and enjoy a delicious meal and your favorite beverage. Get your golfing buddies together and swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
We should prank Allison.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is your refrigerator running?
Yeah, why?
Well, you better go catch it.
Ooh, we should prank Shobi.
Ooh, yeah.
Is your AC running?
No, I haven't turned it on yet.
I know who you should call.
Call GNT.
For the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Keep cool this summer with a call to G&T Heating and Air Conditioning of West Salem. Call them at 786-1140.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Welcome back into the University of Wisconsin Stout. It's halftime here at the ESPN La Crosse Game of the Week as the Onalaska Hilltoppers have a 14-0 lead over the Menomonie Mustangs, and they had some success on offense, just 14-0, but Scotty, they had they had 3 possessions down in the red zone. They started off recovering their own kick, got into the red zone through an interception. So they've had some mistakes, but they've had some really good success on offense.
Yeah, they have, but Onalaska's defense has been really the story of this football game. You have to give credit to how they prepared for this. They're very motivated. I know Jeff had caught a glimpse before we went on air, but Ben Sturr was fired up over in where Onalaska was entering the field, just really getting these guys motivated. You could see that they wanted this from the very beginning because Menomonies had Onalaska's number. I mean, let's put it that. I mean, they've beaten them, I think, the last couple times they've played. So, you want to look at that. This could be a benchmark win for this program because I know Coach Yash really wants to beat this team. There's no question about that. Menomonie is one of those teams you talk about when you talk about perennial powers in the state of Wisconsin. So you want to put some respect on your name as well. Onalaska putting a lot of respect on their name defensively. And then offensively for the Hilltoppers, Nicky Odom is really involved in this game. And, we're starting to see why he's considered an Altoon, possible recipient of the Altoon Award at the end of the season awarded by West Prep. He's one of the best wide receivers in the state. He's just a weapon. You can't really plan for him. And it's giving other people like Evan Anderson, Maddie Burnett opportunities. And then Brady Kuhn. He's looked pretty good in this first half as well. And I was really impressed with Cornell Banks and his running in this football game. I think that, Onalaska, they talked about in the past, pound the rock. That was their slogan. Tonight, Coach Yash is going a little bit old school and going back to that pound the rock process that really has put Onalaska on the map. And my friend Mike Rude is here. I didn't know if you're going to make the trip, buddy. Thanks for the stats. Now I'm going to sound smart. How's that?
That sounds pretty good. I don't know if you sound smart normally.
Well, I don't know how to take that.
No, hey, you're doing well. Hey, you're giving me all the in on the tackles. I can't always see that. Your eyes must be better than mine.
No, I don't know. Don't tell my wife that. She would disagree. All right, we'll go through the stats. Total offense, Onalaska 141, Menomonie 86. Numbers of play, about the same, 25 to 24. Passing, Onalaska 79 yards, no passing yards for Menomonie. Everything on the ground. So 86 yards on the ground for Menomonie, 62 for the Hilltoppers. Individual stats, Adam Skifton I think he looks pretty good. 8 for 12, 79 yards, a pick. That pick, trying to force the ball to Nicky, didn't see the guy in the flat. Brady Kuhn, 8 for 32, 4 yards a carry, a touchdown. Cornell Banks, 7 yards a carry. That's not too bad on 3 carries and a touchdown. And then for the Menomonie Indians, Trayson Witt, 0 for 1 passing. Steele Schaefer, 10 for 56, 5.6 yards on the ground. Receiving for Onalaska, Nicky Odom, 6 for 51. Big difference from last week. They're really getting him the football, and those are the stats from the first half that I have overall.
Well, it's a pretty good overall first half for Onalaska. They were able to handle their business for the most part on offense, and they were really able to handle their business on the defensive side, especially coming up with that big 4th down stop near the end of the first half. Fans 3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for your drywall, metal framing, or painting project. If you have one of those projects in mind, call Jared at 608-317-8615 or stop into 3-in-1 Construction, located next to the post office in downtown West Salem. And the Cooley Golf Bowl, Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular roasted chicken. It's available daily at Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill, your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska. We'll take another break. We'll be right back as we continue this broadcast of the ESPN La Crosse 105.5 High School Football Game of the Week.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs.
Noble Insurance Agency, Onalaska. Autumn is in the air. A reminder that the heating season will be here sooner than you think. It's time to start thinking about your furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and schedule your furnace maintenance checkup. Rish will make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency, saving you money on your energy bill. Need a new furnace? Now's the time to upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, smooth, and reliable Armstrong air system. Get ready for the heating season with a call to your Armstrong air dealer. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Due to recent storms, your house and other buildings on your property may have been severely damaged. Now you need a new roof and siding. Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from your local CertainTeed Roofing and Siding dealer, Contractor Supply of West Salem. CertainTeed offers the widest variety of designs and color options, and every CertainTeed product is backed by the manufacturer's warranty for your peace of mind. Choose CertainTeed, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Now's the time to make your dream home a reality with a home loan from Ultra. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we're here to help make it happen. With great rates and local servicing, a secure 24/7 online application, and an expert team. So take the next step and apply now. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
We should prank Allison.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is your refrigerator running?
Yeah, why?
Well, you better go catch it.
Ooh, we should prank Shobi.
Ooh, yeah.
Is your AC running?
No, I haven't turned it on yet.
I know who you should call.
Call GNT.
For the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Keep cool this summer with a call to G&T Heating and Air Conditioning of West Salem. Call them at 786-1140.
Autumn is in the air. A reminder that the heating season will be here sooner than you think. It's time to start thinking about your furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and schedule your furnace maintenance checkup. Rish will make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency, saving you money on your energy bill. Need a new furnace? Now's the time to upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, smooth, and reliable Armstrong air system. Get ready for the heating season with a call to your Armstrong air dealer. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Back here at the University of Wisconsin Stout as the Onalaska Hilltoppers lead 14-0 at the halftime break. And, well, if you've heard about anything in the news recently, Scotty, Menominee's, they've got pretty famous here in the last couple of days. Mullet Boy.
Hey, Menomonie in general is a pretty decent community. You got UW Stout. You've had some famous things come out of here, but nothing tops this, man. Emmett Bailey, 8 years old, from Menomonie, Wisconsin, won the kids division in the 2022 USA Mullet Championships. Now that's a flow that you can't beat right there. even a hockey guy can't even beat that flow. And then I think there was another. The teen division winner was won by Caden Kershaw of Wausau, Wisconsin. And just so everybody knows, the adult division is now open for registration. So if you're out there looking for something to strive for excellence, and you've got a flow that can't be beat, and you're over the age of 18 years old, man, you can get in on this right now. You can go to mulletchamp.com to register. Dude, I'm balding. You think I'm going to register?
Hey, maybe a unique mullet will get the eye of the judges.
You know, Rick and I always used to talk about my widow's peak like every other week, so I don't think I'm going to be going to any mullet competition in the near future.
Well, fans, G&T Heating and Air Conditioning. Make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency. Call Gary at G&T Heating and Air Conditioning of West Salem. Call him at 786-1140. When it comes to heating and cooling for residential and new construction, call Gary at G&T Heating and Air Conditioning located on Highway 16 on Commerce Street in West Salem. Again, you can call him at 786-1140. Coming up just about ready for the kickoff here, just a couple of minutes away. Scotty, what do you think here in this second half? What does Onalaska have to continue to do that they did in that first half to keep this lead?
The rhythm. They have to just stay in rhythm. Right now, they're really feeding off each other. You can tell they really want to win this football game tonight. They can't make mistakes. They just have to stay in rhythm, get Nicky Odom the football, set up some things for other players to make big plays off of the athleticism of Nicky Odom, and just keep rolling. Because right now, if you're looking at the tail of the tape, Onalaska's winning the battle in the trench tonight, no question, hands down, in that first half. You thought Menomonie, with that size and some of the power they have, would be dominant. I tell you, this Onalaska defense, they had a tough matchup against West Salem last week. They're already kind of battle-tested a little bit. You can see it tonight. Onalaska's legit. You can see it in this first half. They're a good football team. They just have to maintain the rhythm and momentum that they have right now.
What about for Menomonie? What do they have to change?
They have to get going. I mean, they don't have any momentum. It's like they're just stuck in a rut. And, you know, you talk about where their strengths are. It's up front. And right now they're having a lot of problems with the athleticism of the Hilltopper defense, and especially in that second level with Summerfield and Pika, and John Nickrum's having himself a night too. And I mean, you could say a lot of things about this front seven. They've done a really good job, or front six, as they're running a 3-3-3 again. But man, I tell you, I'm just really impressed with how Onalaska tonight has come out here in a tough environment, been very, very stout defensively against a really good Menomonie Mustangs football team.
All right, we're 30 seconds away from kickoff here in the second half. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. Onalaska will have the first possession here on ESPN La Crosse, 105.5.
S-C-O-R-E, score! It's exhilarating when the home team scores. And you'll feel like you scored too when you do business with Allied Cooperative. Whether you need propane or fuel, fertilizer or seed, tires, auto parts, hardware, or more, Allied Cooperative has the products you need with the service you can trust, all close to home. Allied Cooperative is a great place to work and a great place to do business. Allied Cooperative, now that's something to cheer about.
Free insurance reviews and free quotes. The bottom line, they make insurance easy for you, and most importantly, all of your insurance needs in one place. Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. It'll be Menomonie to kick it off from right to left. Trey Witt will kick it off. Onalaska will have the first possession of the second half. Low squib kick over towards the numbers on the right side. Big return here for Sean Gillis as he breaks a couple tackles, breaks another one up to the 39-yard line. Is that where Onalaska will take over to begin this third quarter.
Yeah, good job by Gillis. And, again, the momentum. And Onalaska still coming with that momentum. They're very motivated tonight. Gillis with a nice run. Good wall set up by Onalaska on that return. And great field position again for the Hilltoppers.
They're going to mark it at the 38. So 68 yards to go. Or I should say 62 yards to go. Fix that math. Skipped in the shotgun. He'll hand it off to Cornell Banks. Slips as he received the handoff. He will lose a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11.
Yeah, good penetration by Zach Richards from that right end spot. And like you said, maybe a little bit of a slip, but even better pursuit.
Right.
He was in there immediately in the backfield for the Mustangs.
Yeah, the slip probably wouldn't have really mattered all too much. Menomonie had a good push that time. 2nd and 11, skipped in the shotgun. He's got Kuhn to his left. He'll send Odom in motion right to left. Touch pass to Odom. He will get upfield, crosses the 40 up to about the 41. They'll give him 4 yards on the play. Another reception for Nicky Odom, something that I'm sure the quarterback Adam Skifton loves to see. Boosts his numbers a little bit.
Yeah, Isaiah Guerin again on the tackle. He's been on Odom all game long. As this Menomonie crowd has been pretty quiet tonight, starts to liven up here at UW Stout.
3rd and 7 for the Hilltoppers. Skifton alone in the backfield. He'll roll out to the right. Odom looked it for an out route. Now he'll go deep. A chair route. He's got a man. Go! It's in and out of the hands. Odom had it. He dove for it. And when he landed, it went incomplete. Odom with a beautiful chair route. A little out and up. And a nice throw by Skifton. Maybe a tad too long.
That was a good ball.
It was.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good ball. It was a little bit too long, but Nicky again breaking away. You talked about the double move. Great setup by the Hilltoppers, and that right there was a missed opportunity for Onalaska.
So 4th and 7, they'll have to punt away in their opening possession. The punt is away. It's high, wobbly, and lands about the 34 and out of bounds. Is that where it'll go? They'll mark it at the 33. That's where Menomonie will take over with their first possession of this second half. The Prescription Center Pharmacy is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medication specifically for you, your family, and your pets. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist at the Prescription Center Pharmacy can help you, your family, and your pets.
I brought my pet right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, in honor of Andy Reid, I got the Hawaiian Zeus shirt on today. Whenever Andy Reid comes to Green Bay, I have to wear a Hawaiian shirt. It's tradition.
So Menomonie at their
Might
own...
get a cheeseburger after the game. Go ahead.
Their own 33 will start with a handoff up the middle, little fullback dive that time. See who that was on the run. I believe it is Schaefer. It was. They'll give him 3
Yeah, it was either
on the
15
play.
or 5, and it looked like it was 5.
So 2nd and 7, they hurry to the line, will the Mustangs. Witt under center will turn, fake the handoff. He'll roll out to the right, looking. He'll fire across the middle, open receiver that time, crosses midfield to the 49. They're in Onalaska Hilltopper territory. That is Brody Thornton on the catch.
Yeah, good throw to Thornton that time. Good feet set. You know, that's the first time we've really seen a good ball from Witt in this football game.
They are going extreme hurry up now as Witt will fake the handoff. He'll roll out to the left this time. Looking. He'll fire on the run. Another completed pass for about 11 that time. It'll be another first down for the Mustangs. It is Charlie Barron with the catch.
Yep, Barron just running a simple drag route and a good read and a good throw again. And the Mustangs got some momentum here, Aaron.
They continue to go with that hurry-up offense. Witt will hand it up the middle. Schaefer this time will get about 2 on the carry.
Yeah, good job that time underneath. Batista and Bolstead cleaning that up.
Schaefer with the carry. Gain of 2.
Alex Batista is a very deceptively quick defensive lineman, and that time got underneath the center, made a good play.
So they will slow it up here now as they went very, very hurry-up almost like they had their first 4 plays called at halftime and just said, run it as fast as you possibly can. Witt under center. Fullbacks will shift left to right. He will turn. He will hand it off this time right up the middle, and initially a hole of the game, but a couple of Hilltoppers come in and make the tackle, I should say. That was James Hoff with the carry, his first carry of the night.
Yeah, Hoff that time ran into a little bit of a wall there. Hilltoppers starting to rise up a little bit. Another not high percentage conversion coming up here for Menomonie at 3rd and 6.
Yeah, 3rd and medium. 3rd and 6 here with 8:40 remaining in this 3rd quarter. Almost
quarterback here.
Close to 4 down territory. Witt will send those fullbacks in motion again right. He will turn. Quick pitch to Schaefer. He's got some room. Will break a tackle. Will keep moving the pile and comes up just a little bit short. It'll be 4th and 1.
I actually think that's a bad spot. I thought Schaefer had it actually, and Sommerfeld kind of drug him back. But we'll have to see that they're going to mark him short, like you said, Aaron. I think that was a bad spot. It looked like he had it from my vantage point.
It was close. He was certainly pulling that pile for a while before he got pulled back. It looks like it's going to be almost a full yard, maybe 10, 11 inches here. I should say a full foot, what I'm trying to say. My math is not good tonight. That's twice now. 4th and 1 here for the Mustangs. Shifting those fullbacks right. They're going to turn. It's going to be a fullback dive, and I don't know if he got it.
Didn't get it.
It's going to be certainly close. Doesn't look like the near side official has him getting to that 27-yard line. It's going to determine that far side official spot is what's going to do it.
I don't think he got it from what I saw.
Just shy of the 27 looks like they got to get to. They're going to say it's got to be short. It is Onalaska football. That is the second time in as many possessions they have stopped the Mustangs on 4th and 1.
Man, Onalaska tonight, this defense has just been incredible. Another huge stop on 4th down, and the Hilltoppers have a chance to maybe extend this by 3 scores if they can get it in the end zone here, Aaron. A missed opportunity on that deep throw to Nicky Odom. Onalaska's defense has really shown up in this football game.
Now we're going to have a discussion from the officials, and we're going to have a flag as we're going to have an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the coaching staff for the Mustangs.
Mike Sins is not happy. They're probably, upset that there wasn't a measurement.
I
was a little surprised they didn't measure, Aaron. I thought maybe they would because of how close the ball placement was.
Well, I mean, I think they had to get to the 27-yard line. It's not at the 27-yard line. They're going to call it short. If it's an in-between, type of play,
Right.
Maybe it's different. Maybe he's upset about the first call.
You want to question the forward progress, though, maybe.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing it in the stands, measure, and I'm thinking the same thing, actually.
Right.
But how close that is, you probably should, just to make sure that you have the right ball placement, get the chains out there.
Right. So 15 yards ahead now for Onalaska. They'll start at the 42. They will hand it off up the middle. Kuhn makes a jump cut over towards the right, and he will get up to about the 48-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 for Brady Kuhn.
Yeah, great job by the offensive right guard, Sean Evans, getting to the second level on that block, and a nice kind of zone blocking scheme style run there, Aaron, by the Hilltoppers. You see it off and on, especially off of the fake to Nicky Odom, which kind of sucks those linebackers to him. Great call by the Onalaska coaching staff as they're kind of slowing the game down a little bit. You notice that now?
Yes, they are.
The tempo's kind of slowing down a little bit. They don't want to overhype it. Take as much time off the clock as you can.
Skipped him a motion out. Odom into the left flat. They're going to screen it over to him again. He'll scoop through a couple tackles and get up to midfield. It'll be a gain of 2 on the catch by Nicky Odom.
Yeah, Steele Schaefer's doing a great job on the edge tonight, and that's the second time that he's really held Nicky Odom. I mean, you get that seal block and Odom has an open field, you might be talking pylons. Okay?
Right.
Schaefer comes up from that floater spot, makes a good play, kind of forces Nicky out, And people don't realize how big of a play that is because that could be 6 points for the Hilltoppers.
Well, once he gets past, 2 yards past the line of scrimmage, that's when he does all his damage. That's when he gets to his full speed. And if he can't get to that point, well, you're going to see those 2-yard gains like we just did. 3rd and 3 here. At midfield, it's a botched snap as Sam Pika will pick it up, and he will get back to the original line of scrimmage. You think that was supposed to be a direct snap?
I don't know. It's hard to say. It's possible because Pika is a fullback on the roster. He is athletic.
Right.
Could run it.
Just didn't. If it didn't work how they wanted. Maybe Pika just went a little late in the motion. Either way, Onalaska botches their 3rd down play. They're going to have to punt it away again. So no first downs on their first 2 possessions here. It's 4th and 3. And it's punted away. End over end line drive kick will bounce out of bounds. About the 26-yard line is where Menomonie will take over.
Yeah, Kuhn not happy with that punt. Went off the side of his foot. You could tell he's a little upset with himself. But Onalaska, again, maybe an opportunity to put this up 3 scores. They can't get it down the field. So, and again, just these little things that happen when you're in rhythm, and it wrecks your confidence a little bit. They got to just kind of stick with what's working right now instead of trying some different things, in my opinion.
Well, fans, here's how to need a new roof or siding. Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from your local CertainTeed Roofing and Siding dealer. Contractor Supply of West Salem. Choose CertainTeed, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem. Mustangs will start their possession at their 26. It's a carry up the middle. Good gain, about 5 or 6 that time for Jack Drought.
Yeah, Drought does a lot of the dirty work in between the tackles. You're not going to see him go outside too often, where Schaefer's kind of that, back that can go outside, inside, run those counters to him. It's been kind of going back and forth with it. Schaefer's coming off the field right now.
It's interesting because Drought might be the smaller of the backs, too.
Yeah, you would think that he'd be a little bit more deceptive and quick, but looks like they like to run him through the tackles a little bit more.
Shifting those fullbacks left to right. Witt will turn in a counter play here to Drought, and he will be tackled by the ankles that time. First one in there is going to be, I believe, that was Aiden Summerfield on the tackle.
Yeah, Summerfield, and then again, John Nickram. Man, what a game he's had tonight. He just is getting in there almost every single play in the backfield or around the football. John Nickram is having himself one heck of a season so far at that left end spot.
They're going to give him a gain of 1, so it'll be 3rd and 3.
You haven't seen this formation yet out of Menomonie.
They got the 2 wide receivers out left, one out right by himself in a shotgun formation. Witt will throw, turn, and fire, and it's complete. Nice out route that time by Isaiah Burt. Another completion for Trey Witt.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't gone to Burt more. He's kind of one of their, I guess you could say, if you're talking baseball about a 5-tool player, that's what Burt is in football. He does a lot of things well for Menomonie. He is one of their top returning receiver this season. He's been pretty quiet on that end. But again, how about the ball from Witt? That was a great-looking ball right there, Aaron. And you can see why the Mustangs are high on him.
It was a quick release that time on the out route. Exactly what you want to see. So 1st and 10 here for the Mustangs. They'll send a man in motion. That's Garrett Oyam. Witt will drop back to pass, looking for a screen, and it is incomplete. Good pressure that time by the Hilltoppers. Good recognition that time by Joshua Quadros, who backed up and kind of deflected. He might have deflected that ball there. Either way, affected the screenplay.
Yeah, Quadros was in a good spot. You called that out perfectly. And Isaac Ellison just kind of lost the ball, too. It looked like it might have been a little bit short. You can always count on 2 things in high school football: fans and middle screens. It's going to happen.
Again, Witt will go from the shotgun, something we really haven't seen him do too much here. He'll turn, he'll hand it off to Schaefer. He'll break a tackle in the backfield, and then a bunch of Hilltoppers will come over and help out. Gain of about 4. Nickram was there, just couldn't make the shoulder tackle.
Yeah, but Sam Pika cleaned it up nicely. And, we talk about Pika and his awareness and just kind of playing off of Nickram, who, again, the one thing the Hilltoppers are doing a really good job of, they're not over pursuing. They're kind of staying in their lane, making plays off the edge where they are going to be and not overrunning the running back and or the offensive line.
Another big third down here, 3rd and 5 from the Menomonie 49-yard line. Witt again in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 2 left. He's got Schaefer in his backfield, to his right. He'll take the snap a little high, drop back, fire again on the out route. It's caught again for a first down. That's Garrett Oyam on the catch. And Witt again, quick release on that out route.
Yeah, Oyam really planted. Nice little out/button hook route. And Witt, again, showing a quick release like we talked about. Surprised they haven't really thrown the ball sooner the way he looks back in the pocket. He's very comfortable back
Yeah,
there.
they've done that under center with the 2 fullbacks, the running back, and they've done a lot of that kind of misdirection type of offense, but Witt looks comfortable in the shotgun. 1st and 10, 3 minutes remaining here in this third quarter. Still 14-0 Onalaska. Witt will send a man in motion. That's Oyam from right to left. He'll drop back, look right, give a shoulder shake, and now fire down the right sideline. Ball up for grabs and knocked away that time. Really nice play out there by the Onalaska defensive back. Is that Isaacs? Matty Burnett.
Yeah, and I mean, he hung with it, and this time of night it's hard because of the lights, and if those of you that haven't played on the field, those lights can really throw off your timing, and Matty Burnett did a good job of timing that ball perfectly to knock that down.
Well, they tried the double move as well. He didn't bite.
No, and Onalaska was running almost a cover 3 there because Burnett had backed off quite a bit. Almost, I don't know if they were anticipating the double move, but still a good play call defensively.
Witt in the shotgun again. His 2 receivers left, 1 right. Schaefer in the backfield to his left. He'll take the snap. He will hand it off to Schaefer, who will get a modest gain up to about the 41. They will give him 5.
Summerfield and Pika combining on that one.
And it's the same guys every time for the Onalaska defense. Now, it's all 11 guys who are doing their job, but the guys who are making these tackles are always around the ball.
Yeah, Bolstead was around the play too.
Right.
I mean, it's the same names, but the thing is they play so good together as a unit because they're all such really good athletes. We talked about the speed. Their athleticism is really popping off the tape tonight, no question.
Another third down, 3rd and 5. Witt again in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. It'll be a pass. He's looking for another out, this time right. It's caught, and right at the line of scrimmage, and a reach. Just another first down.
Great play.
Might have got it on the forward progress initially, but Brady Goodman with a good effort, and he gets up to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, great job by Goodman, the junior, reaching for the first down. And, you know, again, I'm going to say it, Witt looks very comfortable back there. He's got a pocket. He has a good release. Onalaska right now not getting a lot of pressure on him. And Menomonie's starting to build some momentum on this drive.
First catch for Goodman goes for 6, and another first down for Menomonie, their 6th of the quarter. Onalaska has none. Defense starting to maybe wear down a little bit. Witt again in the shotgun. They're going to continue with this here. They're going to go to the flat, little screen to Oyam. He'll get forward for about 5 yards.
Yeah, a little, like you said, kind of a bubble screen. Not a lot of blocking out there. Just let Oyam do his thing with the football. Summerfield on the tackle. Kind of forced him out of bounds. Jack Drought checking back in. Schaefer coming out for the Mustangs.
The 11th play of the drive upcoming for Menomonie.
Surprised they haven't run anything with the quarterback using his feet.
Yeah, he's a good athlete.
He's a very good athlete, and he really hasn't been utilized in that capacity here tonight.
2nd and 5. 2 minutes remaining, third quarter. Witt in the shotgun once again. We'll drop back, look right. Another out route. Matty Burnett closes quickly on it, but it's caught right near the first down marker. They're going to make him a little short here. It looks like maybe inches coming, but now they will measure.
I was going to say the same thing. But Goodman, another good catch.
They won't measure. They're going to give it to him.
Very contested. A good play by Matty Burnett closing quickly on that football. And, you know, the one thing, you keep running those out routes and don't do anything differently, it could be jumped.
And Burnett, yeah, he nearly got there that time. Maybe just broke a little bit late.
Now they're going back to their traditional offense.
1st and 10, quick pitch to Schaefer. He'll find some running room up to the 15-yard line. Gain of 9 for Schaefer.
Yeah, Onalaska's defense, like you said, has been on the field a long time in this quarter. You can start to see a little bit of fatigue right now.
Menomonie's going to take advantage. They're going with another no huddle. Witt under center. He's going to turn. Quick pitch again to Schaefer. Same spot this time. A handful of Hilltoppers in the backfield. John Nickrum's there as well as Sam Pika.
Yeah, Nickram, Pika, Bolstead, all around
well,
the
go
football.
Figure, huh?
I mean, it's again, these edge players for Onalaska, they're just so athletic, and that was a great play, and that was a big-time play, putting them in a 3rd and 2.
Another 3rd down. We'll see if Onalaska can come up with a big stop. They have a couple so far in this game on these short distances. Witt under center, send those fullbacks to the right. Will turn, misdirection to Drought. It's stuffed initially up to the 15, and it will be short of the 1st down marker. Gain of 1 for Jack Drought. The Hilltoppers stayed home that time.
Yeah, John Nickram is having himself a night. I mean, he played that perfectly. He didn't make the tackle, but what he did is he forced that to bounce outside where it wasn't supposed to go, and a good cleanup by Gillis.
Another 4th down and 1 as we come up on the end of the 3rd quarter. Fans with DriveUltra.org, you're in the driver's seat. Ultra Federal Credit Union giving you the information you need to make smart choices and get into the car you love. Your first stop to compare vehicles, visit DriveUltra.org today from Ultra Federal Credit Union. There's an Ultra Federal Credit Union location near you. It's where you belong. 14-0 Onalaska leads after 3 quarters of play, but the Mustangs are driving. 4th and 1 coming up right after this on ESPN La Crosse, 105.5.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Getting ready for the 4th quarter. Big 4th and 1 here. Witt's going to QB sneak. He's pushed back again. Did they stop him again on a 4th and 1? They did!
Unbelievable.
They do it again. The Hilltopper defense comes up with another stop, their 3rd of the game on 4th and 1.
How about the push by Alex Batista? He got underneath the center, let those linebackers make plays on it, and now Coach Yash is on the field.
They are officially giving it to Onalaska.
I thought they were going to be upset about something that happened after the play, but again, Onalaska's defense comes up huge in a clutch situation. And now if you're the Hilltoppers, you want to get this ball, drive it, get your defense off the field, suck some time off the clock, let them rest a little bit now.
They were able to do that last week against West Salem. They were able to take a lot of that clock off. We'll see if they can do it again. They need to as well. Their defense has been out on the field for a long time.
A phenomenal defense. That has been the story of this football game tonight.
1st and 10, skipped it in the shotgun. He'll turn, hand it off to Kuhn, and they'll explode dead before the play. We got a timeout. Onalaska wants to talk it over. We'll take it with them. 14-0. Onalaska leads, just getting started in this 4th quarter on ESPN La Crosse, 105.5.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Will your furnace make it through another heating season? It's time to upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system from Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer in downtown West Salem. Out of the timeout, 1st and 10 for Onalaska. Just getting started here in this fourth quarter. Starting at their own 15-yard line. Skifton will hand it up the middle to Brady Kuhn, and he will get nothing on the play.
Yeah, Isaiah Guerin's been kind of the defensive player for Menomonie tonight that's made the most impact. He's been around the football quite a bit and very quick to react at that linebacker spot, and Kuhn doesn't get anything on that run.
Just the 7th play ran by Onalaska here in this second half. They've had 2 3-and-outs so far.
I think Yash is dialing something up here.
You got trips out left, single receiver out right. Now they're going to signal Odom into the left backfield. Nowhere to go for Skifton. He's diving around, and he's brought down. The first sack of the game for either team. In that time, Mason Etzbach for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Etzbach doing a good job up the middle. Good job on the outsides by Menomonie, getting that edge pressure, forcing Skifton inside. And I think they were going to try and go deep to Evan Anderson again, who was open down the football field.
So a loss of 4 on the play. It's 3rd and 14. At their own 11, Skifton sending guys everywhere. Evan Anderson moving from left. He's going to have to come off the field, actually. They're running out of time. Now they're going to put Anderson on, and we have a timeout. Coach Yash calls another timeout as the back judge was ready to call the delay of game. 2 timeouts here in this possession. Onalaska's got to figure it out with 3rd and 14 coming up. We'll take a quick break here on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Due to recent storms, your house and other buildings on your property may have been severely damaged. Now you need a new roof and siding. Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from your local CertainTeed Roofing and Siding dealer, Contractor Supply of West Salem. CertainTeed offers the widest variety of designs and color options, and every CertainTeed product is backed by the manufacturer's warranty for your peace of mind. Choose CertainTeed, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. Stop in before or after the game for affordable family bar, serving delicious pizzas, burgers, and sandwiches. Stop in see Dave and Brady before or after at Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. Another 3rd down coming up for Onalaska. 3rd and 14, trying to avoid their 3rd straight 3-and-out here in the second half. Skifton in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 right. He's got Kuhn in the backfield. Skifton drops back. It's looking for a screen. They're going to find him. That time it's Kuhn. He's got a couple blockers upfield. He's hit hard as he falls down about the 25. That's the line to gain, or pretty close to it. It's going to depend on the spot.
They're going to say he's short, looks like, from what we
just
can see
short.
here.
So about a half yard.
So do you punt or do you go for it, Yash?
This is a philosophy thing.
I think he's going to punt. I think that's a good call.
Make Menomonie get 2 long
up by 2
drives.
scores.
Right. If they do end up punting, it'll be the 3rd 3-and-out on 3 possessions for Onalaska.
It's a good play call on the screen. Just couldn't get that extra yard.
The punt is away. Good high punt. And a fair catch is called for by Brady Goodman, and he will make it at the 44-yard line. Allied Cooperative, your championship team for agronomy, feed, propane, tires, grain, refined fuels, hardware, auto parts, and convenience store. It's a diversity, power, and customer service you'd expect from your championship team, Allied Cooperative. So the Mustangs with a lot of success on their previous possession, but again, for the 3rd time in 3 possessions, they were stopped on 4th and 1. Onalaska's come up big when they really need to. Can they do it again?
Well, you got to be concerned about how long they've been on the field in this quarter, that's for sure. But they've proved us wrong or right so far.
Witt in the shotgun. He'll fire a deep out route A long throw and really nowhere to go. Good coverage by Maddie Burnett. Incomplete.
Yeah, good coverage by Burnett. Step for step with Burt, who's, like I said, kind of their Swiss Army knife for the Mustangs.
Eventually they're going to have to watch out for that double move. They've been throwing a lot of those out routes here in the second half.
Good bait, good setup for that, as we all know.
It'll be 2nd and 10 as they make a handful of substitutions. Witt will be alone in the shotgun. Trips out right. A couple tight ends. Takes the snap. He'll drop back. He's looking. He's hit as he throws, and a good catch and a really good throw that time. Catch made by Garrett Oyam. First down, Mustangs.
Yeah. Ben Sturr coming in on the blitz and got a hit, but a great throw by Witt. Man, that's a lot of resolve to really stay back there and make a throw like that when you're dead to rights.
That's a big boy throw that time.
That is a big boy throw. I like that. Big boy throw.
So into Onalaska territory, 45-yard line. Mustangs looking for their first points of the game. They need a touchdown here. Just over 9 minutes remaining.
And I still don't know what a Blue Devil is.
Yeah, you said you'd figure that out by the end of the game.
Can't figure it out.
Maybe he'll come up with it. Trey Witt in the shotgun. He's got Drought in the backfield. He'll roll out right. Looking. Now he'll throw. Tight coverage by Maddie Burnett, but the catch is made. Looks like that time it was Charlie Morning. Where's this passing offense been?
You know, they put up some good numbers against Rice Lake last week. I mean, Witt was 14 of 19, and he's showing the accuracy. He's got a really good arm. And I tell you, good footwork. He doesn't look like he's throwing off his back foot too much. He plants and throws very nicely.
So another first down. 1st and 10. Witt will throw. Ducks under a defender, and now he'll be taken down. First one in there. That time was Alex Batista. And second one in there was Levi Bolstead.
Yeah, Batista coming up and under. A good move, kind of a rip on the inside, and he almost got Witt in the backfield, but you're not getting away from Levi Bolstead. I mean, if Levi Bolstead, it's almost like watching, a Rottweiler with a T-bone. It ain't going to happen.
We'll have 2nd and 16. A loss of 6 on the play. Witt will fire into the flat. It's caught on the run, that time by Oyam. He'll cross a 35. Back to the line of scrimmage at the 34, gain of 6.
Good tackle by Summerfield. Such a good athlete, Aiden is, and stays at home, doesn't over-pursue. It's another long-distance 3rd down conversion for the Mustangs.
They're going to actually give them 5 on the play, so it's 3rd and 11.
Man, your math is off today, and you're criticizing
really bad.
my intelligence.
It's really bad, yeah.
My God.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Fans, I was talking about myself. 3rd and 11. Witt in the backfield by himself, trips out right. Drop back, he'll fire another out route into double coverage, and it's caught.
My gosh.
Oh, man. Oyam with a big-time catch. I thought Maddie Burnett intercepted that.
I thought Burnett had a beat on that, and he was taking it all the way to the other side of the football field. And Oyam, rolling on the ground, makes a spectacular catch. It's still going to be short of the first down. So another 4th down situation for the Mustangs, and you got to think they're going to run with this passing attack here.
A gain of 8 by Oyam. It'll be 4th and 3, and we'll get a timeout, Menomonie. So we'll take one with them. Quick 30 seconds. We'll be back for another huge 4th down on the Game of the Week on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Are you looking for ways to manage your money wherever life takes you? Ultra's online and mobile banking is where it's at. We make managing your accounts on any device easy and secure. So go ahead, transfer funds, send money, deposit checks, or pay bills, all on your schedule. Take the next step and download the Ultra mobile app from the Apple App Store or Google Play. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Three-in-one Construction, the name to remember for your drywall, metal framing, or painting project. If you have one of those projects in mind, call Jared at 608-317-8615 or stop into 3-in-1 Construction, located next to the post office in downtown West Salem. Another big fourth down here. Onalaska's come up with 3 stops and 3 possessions on fourth down. We'll see if they can do it again. Witt trips right. He's going to roll left. He's going to throw. It's caught in the flat, and it's going to be a first down for the Mustangs. So they had trips left. He rolls left. He finds the completion, and it's Charlie Barron for the first down.
Yeah, Barron just running a simple flag route. That was a good play call by Menomonie as they had a couple guys going down to the end zone to try to catch, some of the safeties off guard a little bit, leaving that side of the field wide open.
6.5 minutes remaining, fourth quarter. Onalaska still leading by 14. Witt trips right. He'll roll right. Looking, being chased down. Now he's going to try to run, and he'll be tackled out of bounds at about the 25. It'll be a loss of 4.
Yeah, great play by Gillis. And good pursuit by John Nickram on the backside. He looked like he was just running. Man, he was just a man possessed on that back end. He definitely wanted to get Witt.
They will put it at the 25. It'll be a loss of about 3 or 4. I'm going to give them 4. So 2nd and 14. Seems like the Mustangs have been going back, and then their next 3 plays they're going forward, but it's working, I guess.
Yeah, somewhat until they get into the fourth down situation.
Right.
So they gotta capitalize on something here. Onalaska's defense has been bend but don't break.
Witt again in the shotgun. We'll fire out right.
What a hit!
Wow. I mean, it was like he was just there. He just popped up.
Yeah, you got launched out of a cannon, man. I thought I was watching Top Gun Maverick for a minute there. The way he missiled right through, which you can buy on digital now. By the way, I bought it today. Used the rest of my gift card for $6.81. It was fantastic.
Another long third down.
It wasn't even my birthday.
Well,
it's great.
Happy birthday. Third and
it's not.
3rd and 14 here. A long third down. Witt will drop back, looking left. He'll fire across the middle and skies everybody. Evan Anderson almost got a hand on it. It'll be 4th and 14.
Evan Anderson showing you why this coaching staff is excited about him. He almost picked that off.
He did.
Talk about a vertical leap right there. That was
helps
impressive.
playing basketball, huh?
Yes, and he's a very good basketball player.
4th and 14.
Not like you can add more weapons to Coach Cole's
no
arsenal
kidding.
of,
yeah,
of
right.
talent,
They don't need it.
No.
Just a nice luxury to have. 4th and 14. Seems like a pretty big play here for the Mustangs. Witt in the shotgun again. Schaefer on his right. He'll fire. Looking for a jump ball, and it's incomplete. Really nice coverage by Cy Smith. Another 4th down stop for the Hilltoppers.
Cy Smith, kind of a redemption game this week. Last week, a couple big penalties against him, and you could tell he was frustrated with his play. But this week, man, he is such a really, really good athlete and stuck with the receiver on the football, getting the hands up at the right time. And, again, these lights, man, at this time of day, it's hard to see that football. So give credit where credit's due.
The Cooley Golf Bowl, Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska, your family fun place with 8-lane bowling center. After a bowling, grab a take-and-bake pizza to go or choose the popular roasted chicken. The Cooley Golf Bowl, Sports Bar and Grill, your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska. 1st and 10 will be ended early. And Onalaska just having real offensive issues here in this half.
Yeah, we talked about staying on rhythm and, keeping the pace, and they kind of lost that momentum a little bit. They got to get a play to really get that back rolling, because right now they're having a really hard time getting anything going with the football in this second half.
1st and 15. Skipped it in the shotgun.
Nobody was on Anderson.
Wow.
Or Burnett, I should say. Burnett was on an island all by himself, and I'm not talking Revis Island. I'm talking 3 Mile Island, because he could have ran for 3 miles with no problem.
Well, I'll tell you, we're standing next to the Menomonie coaches here, and we can hear them through the window, jumping up and down, yelling to get someone to notice that Matty Burnett is all by himself over on that right sideline. Menomonie does take a timeout to adjust here. Chiropractic Place Family Wellness. They practice treating the whole person. Live your best life. Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers. Locations in Onalaska, Holmen, and Sparta. And Hilltopper Refuse, a proud sponsor of high school football for nearly 4 decades in running. Hilltopper refuse at your disposal since 1983. Well, probably would have been a touchdown if Onalaska could have got that play off.
We would have found out what a Blue Devil was if they would have got that play off, because I think a Blue Devil is a sad devil or a very cold version of a Red Devil. So it's not hot, it's just cold. It's not mediocre. It's either one way or the other. That's a Blue Devil.
We'll finally have our first down play here. First and 15. They'll send Odom in motion. He'll get another touch pass. He's going to try to break it to the outside. Use that speed. He does get around the corner. Got a block. Now he'll jump back inside. Crosses the 35 up to about the 38. Nicky Odom, that speed. Their first down of the half with 6 minutes remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Great first down. Little known fact that the Swamp Thing television series had a villain / anti-hero called the Blue Devil, played by Ian Ziering, who was, yes, the famous Steve Sanders on Beverly Hills 90210 back in 1990. Now back to football. Great run by Nicky Odom.
All full of information you are.
Useless knowledge.
First and 10 with the clock ticking. 5:40 remaining in this ball game. Onalaska in no rush as Skifton waits to see that back judge start to wave his hand. He sees it. He'll take the snap. It's high. He'll hand it off up the middle. Good burst and a good second burst that time. I believe that's Brady Kuhn on the carry. Up to about the 45.
Yeah, nice little trap by Kuhn. Good job by Hellickson up the middle. Carson Zabel. That interior of the Onalaska offensive line has done a pretty good job tonight.
Biggest thing for Onalaska right now is that clock continuing to run. 5 minutes remaining. Skifton continues to just stand around and wait for that back judge to go. Hand goes up. That's 10 seconds. Now it's going. He'll take the snap. He'll hand it off up the middle. Believe that's Kuhn again, and really nothing going there.
Yeah, good job by the Mustang defense. Zach Richards off that left edge, making a good play on the football.
It'll be third down. They're going to give Kuhn maybe 6 inches.
If that. That was great penetration by the Mustang defense on that play.
They moved it from one side of the 45 to the other. And it's third down and 3. Big third down coming up here for Onalaska. As Skifton again in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Kuhn. We got a flag on the play. Trying to bounce outside, but a really nice play. Garrett Oyam. Big second half for him. Makes a tackle in the backfield. We had a flag at the snap.
I want to say it was either a legal motion or it's going to be a false start, one of the two.
So it will be a legal motion. They're going to decline the penalty, so they're going to take the loss on the carry by Kuhn. They'll be back to about the 43-yard line, so a loss of 2.
So Anna will punt again in this second half. And started to show some signs of life on that drive with the Nicky Odom run, but Menomonie's defense has been really stout throughout the third and fourth quarter of this football game.
Snap and punt gets off. It's a bad punt off the side of the foot of Brady Kuhn. It is wobbly and really didn't go anywhere. Won't change the field position much at all.
Yeah, Brady's not having a good night back there. He's had a couple punts he'd like to have back. Usually pretty consistent back there, but tonight probably wants to forget the special teams aspect of the football game. However, he's got a good defense that's played very well in this football game. This is probably the best field position Menomonie's had in this game so far, Aaron, that I can recall.
Yeah, they'll start at their own 49.
Right by the sad devil face.
Yeah, you're correct. It's their best field position. They had a couple at their 44, their 42, their 42, but 49. Best field position of the night for Menomonie. 3:57 remaining. They're going to come up with 2 touchdowns. Onalaska leads 14-0 here. Witt will drop straight back. Looking for a screen. He overshoots an intended target. Steals Schaefer and falls incomplete.
If Sean Gillis is a second quicker, he's got an interception and he's got a clear lane to the end zone. That ball was very overthrown, and Gillis was right around the football.
Onalaska sniffed out those screens pretty well tonight.
They do, and again, we talked about it. It's their speed,
right?
Their quickness. I mean, this is a very, very athletic football team. You know, you look at it, they're running a 3-3-3 for a reason. They can run it because they have good athletes.
2nd and 10, trips out right for Witt. Checks the sideline, now take the snap. He'll look. He'll throw to the single receiver down left and overshoots him by about a step or two. Incomplete. Cy Smith again with the coverage.
Cy Smith tonight has been excellent. You know, I've been very critical of him in the past, and tonight he has played a very, very good football game and has been step for step with these wide receivers for Menomonie tonight.
So it'll be 3rd and 10.
Onalaska's been getting some pressure now on Witt these last couple of plays. They're having a lot of problems with Bolstead and Nickram on the edges.
Trips again out to the right. Witt takes the snap, drops back, looks right. He'll fire as he's hit, and it's deflected by Brody Mitchell out there on the near side. And it'll be 4th and 10. Another big hit taken by Witt.
Witt's been taking some hits in this second half. Mitchell doing a good job deflecting that ball. It actually almost looked like it was going to be on target if Mitchell doesn't hit that. He had a wide open receiver on the flat.
Let's
go for it territory now.
This is certainly go for it territory. Maybe this could be the game. Just one timeout remaining for Menomonie, so hard for them to stop the clock with any real success here with 3:40 remaining in this ball game. Witt in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. He drops back. He's looking left. Out route is incomplete. Knocked away that time. I believe that was Burnett on the – nope, Cy Smith. Go figure. It's Cy Smith, and the Onalaska Hilltoppers take over.
Great throw by Witt. Even better play by Cy Smith closing in on that football, getting his hand up. And what a game tonight for number 7. It's probably the best game I've seen him play in his high school football career.
So Onalaska will take over at the Menomonie 49 with 3:37 remaining. Skipped into the shotgun. We'll turn and hand it off to Kuhn, who will probe the middle of the field and pick up about 1 yard on the carry. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Isaiah Guerin again on the tackle.
Tackle by number 21, Isaiah Guerin.
See, I was right.
And you're not even using binoculars.
Nope, don't need them. I just love calling football, man. I've been really impressed with Onalaska tonight. They've sputtered a little bit offensively, like we talked about in the second half, but man, that defense has been on point.
Well, certainly they'll have to figure out the offense at some point if they want to go deep into their season. But for now, I mean, this defense, they might not have to figure out the offense for a while. Bobbled snap by Skifton. He'll just fall on it. High snap and really good awareness by the quarterback that time. Just protect the ball at this point.
Yeah, high snap by Zabel that time. And Menomonie's going to take a timeout.
Gives me a chance to tell you about G&T Heating and Air Conditioning. Make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency. Call Gary at G&T Heating and Air Conditioning of West Salem. Call him at 786-1140. When it comes to heating and cooling for residential and new construction, call Gary at G&T Heating and Air Conditioning, located on Highway 16 on Commerce Street in West Salem. Call him at 786-1140. All right, it's 3rd and 13, 3rd and 14 here after the botch snap and we'll call it a sack. If you're on Alaska, you got to just run the ball here, right?
Yeah, I think you just want to run the clock, let your defense kind of, keep Menomonie out of the end zone. They've done a good job of that tonight. You got to be concerned with fatigue a little bit, though, on that side of the ball. The defense has been on the field quite a bit. But, man, they've really played great tonight. So you wouldn't be surprised if they'd rise up again and make another stop.
You pick up the first down, it's over. But it's 3rd and 14, and you could stop the clock with an incomplete pass. That's the dilemma here. They will hand it off. They're going to give it to Cornell Banks, and he is wrapped up in the backfield. Good pursuit right away on the left side of the line by the Mustangs. Gain of nothing for Cornell.
Yeah, Mason Etzback with a good tackle, and I think Guerin in there again for Menomonie.
So they're going to lose 4 yards in this possession, and we will have a clock stoppage. The head referee is calling side judge over. I don't know if the
was going to say, why are
Clock's-
they stopping the clock here?
The clock run on that play? I don't know. They're talking at midfield here, trying to figure out what to do. 4 officials. The other one's standing on the ball.
That looks like my mind if I'm going to draft Justin Jefferson or if I'm going to draft, another wide receiver, possibly Jamar Chase. Don't know. It's confusing.
Devontae Adams.
No, I'm not going to draft Devontae Adams, not because he's a Raider. I just don't think he's going to have as big of a season as he would with Aaron Rodgers as opposed with Derek Carr. So
Fair. Free insurance reviews, free quotes, and the bottom line is they make insurance easy for you at Noble Insurance. Most importantly, all of your insurance needs are in one place. So go ahead and talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. As the officials continue to talk, I'll tell you about West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy as well, the Prescription Center Pharmacy, now located in the same building as the West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medication specifically for you, your family, and your pets. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how compounding pharmacists at the Prescription Center Pharmacy can help you, your family, and your pets. So it seemed like it was a clock issue. I believe this near official yelled up. They took 2 seconds off the clock, and now they will run the clock. As Onalaska will punt it away. They will wait to get the signal that the play clock's nearing its end.
that sneaky Blue Devil's been messing with the time clock again.
Yeah. Are you just going to go with it's a sad devil?
Yeah, it's a sad devil. Very sad.
The snap is good. The kick is away high, end over end, and fair caught at the 26-yard line. So long way to go for Menomonie if they want to get their first score. Caught this deficit in half. Onalaska, not a good second half of football on the offensive side, but it's been okay. The defense has well made up for it. They've had 5 possessions, and 4 of them have been 3 and outs.
Mm-hmm.
Witt's in the shotgun. He'll turn. He'll pump fake right now. He'll scramble up the middle and gain a yard.
Good play by Batista coming up and making a good tackle on Witt. We haven't seen Witt scramble too much tonight.
Which is weird because we talked about he's an athlete.
Yep.
He's shown the ability. Hurry up offense, of course, for Menomonie. Again, the snap. He'll fire an out route left, and it's caught on the sideline by Goodman.
Yeah, I got to be careful with that tackle on the sideline.
Oh, it was close, yeah.
You don't want to get called for anything unnecessary here. Just hand check him out of bounds, go back and get in the huddle.
So that's a gain of 10 for Goodman and a first down. The clock does stop with 94 seconds remaining. No scoring here in this second half. Witt, shotgun snap, drops back, fires a long throw out route. It's caught by Charlie Morning, trying to get out of bounds, but Matty Burnett will keep him in. Sam Pika will come over to help him out as well. The clock will continue to run.
Yeah, another nice throw by Witt, like you said, across the field, and got a pretty good arm on him, that's for sure.
It's a tough throw to make at the high school level. First down and 10. Gain of 10 for Morning. Witt looking again. He'll pump fake across the middle, and he's taken down from behind. Levi Bolstad with the sack.
Jack Drought tried to be the chip block on that. They've been putting 2 guys on Bolstad through this drive, but Bolstad with a nice hand check, a little straight move inside, and Witt is eating the turf.
Loss of 5 on the carry. Bunch of flags being thrown as Witt's pass is tipped and incomplete. We'll see what the flags are. Both flags came from those side judges. will have a false start. Either that or legal motion. There'll be, I think it's going to be a legal motion, the legal procedure, because the penalty was declined.
Smart move to decline the penalty in this situation.
Right, make it 3rd and 16 here. The pass was deflected by one of those Onalaska linemen. 3rd and 16, 49 seconds remaining. Take a lot at this point for Menomonie to send this one to overtime. Witt, pump fakes, now fire on the run over the middle, intercepted. And what do you know, it's Aiden Summerfield. Back-to-back weeks with a big interception.
Right place, right time. Aiden just right there, and Witt that time, not the best throw. Kind of off his back foot, looking for somebody to make a play on the football, and you might as well notch another one here for the Onalaska Hilltoppers, as they're looking pretty promising to go 2-0 here on the season. This is a big win for this program.
Onalaska 42 seconds away from victory number 2.
And Mustangs are out of timeouts, so this is all but over here.
And Onalaska Hilltoppers need an 11th man out on the field. As Skifton will take the snap, drop back, take a knee. And they'll need one more of those, I believe. A loss of 3 on the play for Skifton.
All but elementary here now for the Hilltoppers. And what a defensive performance tonight by Onalaska. Got to say that, if anything, this defense tonight, I tell you, Levi Bolstead tonight was a man possessed. I swear they had to put 2 guys on him in the 4th quarter just to stop him.
And that'll be it. 3 zeros on the clock. And Onalaska with a big victory here in Menomonie, a shutout victory, 14-0. They really couldn't get the offense going in that second half, but it did not matter as the defense came up with stop after stop on big 4th down plays. We'll take a break. We'll wrap it up with the postgame coming up. We'll give you the stats. We'll give you the analysis coming up on the postgame coverage for our high school football game of the week on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Take a swing on a new course. Swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl of Onalaska. Haven't played the course before? Give it a try. See if you're up for the challenging par 36. The well-manicured golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl attracts some of the area's largest league play. After a round of golf, relax on the patio overlooking the course and enjoy a delicious meal and your favorite beverage. Get your golfing buddies together and swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
We should prank Allison.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is your refrigerator running?
Yeah, why?
Well, you better go catch it.
Ooh, spring Shobi.
Ooh, yeah.
Is your AC running?
No, I haven't turned it on yet.
I know who you should call.
Call GNT.
For the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Keep cool this summer with a call to G&T Heating and Air Conditioning of West Salem. Call them at 786-1140.
Get on the road, on the water, or off the beaten path with a vehicle loan from Ultra. Enjoy low rates, flexible terms, and no payments for 90 days. Whether it's a car, truck, RV, boat, or motorcycle, we'll put you in the driver's seat with a monthly payment that fits your budget. It's go time. Take the next step and apply now. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona. Helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Welcome back into the University of Wisconsin Stout as we are wrapping up our coverage of our Thursday night edition of our Game of the Week on ESPN La Crosse 105.5. A victorious night for the Onalaska Hilltoppers. They moved to 2-0 after their shutout victory of 14-0 over the Menomonie Mustangs. Does your house need a new roof or siding? Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from your local CertainTeed Roofing and Siding dealer, Contractor Supply of West Salem. Choose CertainTeed, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B in West Salem. 14-0 win for Onalaska. Scotty, you got some stats for us?
Yeah, the stats for tonight, total offense, the Menomonie Mustangs, 231 yards. The Onalaska Hilltoppers, 183. So Menomonie coming out and outgaining Onalaska after that second half. They had 122 passing yards. Onalaska had 120. Rushing 109 for Menomonie, 63 for Onalaska. Looking at individual stats, Adam Skifton, 12 for 17, 120 yards and an interception. Trayson Witt for Menomonie, 14 to 26, 122 and an interception for Menomonie. Brady Kuhn tonight on the ground, 14 for 45, 3.2 average, a touchdown. Cornell Banks, 5 for 21, 4.2 average, a touchdown. And Nicky Odom, 1 for 9 yards. Steele Schaefer, 19 for 85 yards, 4.5 per carry. Jack Drought, 9 for 20 yards, 2.2 a carry. And receiving tonight, Nicky Odom, 9 catches for 75 yards and 8.3 average. And Brady Kuhn, 1 for 17. Evan Anderson, 1 for 17. Matty Burnett, 1 for 11. For Menomonie, it was Charlie Morning with 2 catches for 23 yards. And also Garrett Oyam, 4 catches for 34 yards for the Mustangs. And defensive stats, all they have is Aiden Sommerfeld's pick, but I swear Levi Bolstead, to my count, I believe had 3 sacks in this one and probably 6 tackles from what I could see from my vantage point. Levi Bolstead tonight, statistic-wise, an animal, but this Onalaska defense tonight, Aaron, was very impressive. And you can't take the story of this game is the Onalaska Hilltopper defense.
Yeah, they it was really, I'll narrow it down even more. It was Onalaska defense on 4th and short. 3 straight possessions, their final one, Menomonie's final one of the first half, and then the first 2 coming out, 4th and 1 stops on each of those 3 possessions. That's the game.
It is. And, you get one of those, a couple of them are down in the red zone. And those are critical stops. And Onalaska's defense tonight won the point of attack against a team on paper, you look like the Menomonie Mustangs, should win the point of attack with the size that they have. However, Onalaska's quickness and their athletic ability was too much for the Mustangs. They could not control the edges. Alex Batista played great in the middle. And then, man, just the athletes that the Hilltoppers have on this defense really showed up tonight and showed out, showing why some people think they're one of the best teams in this division, not just in the Mississippi Valley, but overall in the state of Wisconsin.
They certainly have the ability to, as long as they figure out some of that offense for sure. Ultra Federal Credit Union with DriveUltra.org. You're in the driver's seat. Ultra Federal Credit Union is giving you the information you need to make smart choices and get into the car you love. Your first stop to compare vehicles, visit DriveUltra.org today from Ultra Federal Credit Union. There's an Ultra Federal Credit Union location near you. It's where you belong. We'll take one more break here on our post-game coverage of our game of the week here on ESPN La Crosse 105.5. We'll wrap up with a few more stats, and we'll tell you where we're going to be tomorrow for a bonus edition of the game of the week. That's coming up next on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Now's the time to make your dream home a reality with a home loan from Ultra. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we're here to help make it happen. With great rates and local servicing, a secure 24/7 online application, and an expert team. So take the next step and apply now. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Autumn is in the air. A reminder that the heating season will be here sooner than you think. It's time to start thinking about your furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and schedule your furnace maintenance checkup. Rish will make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency, saving you money on your energy bill. Need a new furnace? Now's the time to upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, smooth, and reliable Armstrong air system. Get ready for the heating season with a call to your Armstrong air dealer. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Welcome back into the University of Wisconsin Stout as we wrap things up here on our Game of the Week coverage, our Thursday night edition of the Game of the Week. I say that because we'll have a nice bonus Game of the Week tomorrow, Friday. We'll be in West Salem as the Panthers will host the Toma Timberwolves in another one of those former MVC matchups. Scotty, quickly, that should be a good one tomorrow too.
It'll be interesting. I think West Salem's going to look to bounce back, obviously.
Yep.
Toma, still a program growing, has some growing pains, has some good athletes at wide receiver, however. Sure. So it'll be interesting to see how that matches up. If I'm looking at it on paper, you would say West Salem's a pretty heavy favorite.
Especially hanging around with this Onalaska team, yep.
So we'll have to see how it goes, though, because you never know on a Friday night what could happen.
Exactly.
And a bonus, I won't be there.
Well,
so that'll make you happy.
We'll miss you. No, we'll miss you. Make my job a whole heck of a lot easier.
I'm going to be going to eating fried food and breaking my diet for the weekend. So.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll probably grow a mullet like Emmett Bailey, too.
If I grow a mullet, then there's a lot of miracles in the world, and I would be like the 11th wonder of the world if I came back with a mullet.
And you'll enter the contest.
I probably would enter the contest.
Why not?
Yeah, because, the opportunities are boundless after you win a mullet competition. Come on. Think of the hair contracts, the endorsement opportunities from those.
Right. Yeah.
It's endless, man.
I know. That kid's going to be set up for a while.
He is.
All right, just want to remind you, with that game tomorrow, our Game of the Week.
Go ahead.
You might be able to.
Yeah.
With our Game of the Week tomorrow, we will have, like we did today, a preview show, a in-studio preview show with John Papadopoulos beginning at 6 o'clock, right after the sports lead. So John will go right into a nice preview show for us, and then we'll take it over about 6:35 tomorrow from West Salem. We'll have our pregame coverage, and we'll get into the game kickoff about 7 o'clock. And then we won't have it today, not today, but tomorrow we will have the Festival Foods postgame show. It'll immediately follow the game tomorrow in West Salem. John will have it going until like 11 o'clock. We'll have like an hour and a half Festival Foods postgame show where he will wrap up and talk about all the games around the area tomorrow night, including West Salem. We'll have Cody Depius out of the game as well. He'll talk to coaches. He'll talk to players. He'll maybe talk to maybe talk to me about the game tomorrow. Maybe talk to Tony Pasquesi as well. We'll have the Sparta game as well. So we'll have a lot of coverage for you tomorrow, beginning at 6 o'clock with the studio preview show. Then our pregame wraps up. We go into the game and right into the Festival Foods postgame show tomorrow night. Just some quick cleanup here. There were 4 sacks, at least that I have for Onalaska. They had negative. They picked up 17 yards on those 4 sacks. 2 sacks for the Mustangs for a total of negative 8 yards. Each team threw an interception, a big one at the end by Aiden Summerfield coming away another back-to-back week, comes up with the big interception. 16 first downs for the Menomonie Mustangs, 11 of those coming in the second half, while Onalaska had just 10 first downs, 1 first down in that second half. So, like we said, a little bit of a struggle in that second half, but the defense did its job. Big sacks, some big stops on 4th and 1, and a big win for Onalaska. We thank you for listening to our Thursday night coverage of our game of the week here on ESPN La Crosse 105.5. And another reminder, we'll have a bonus game of the week for you tomorrow. We'll have the preview show at 6. We'll have our pregame at 6:35, kickoffs at 7, and the Festival Foods postgame up until 11 o'clock tomorrow night from West Salem. For Aaron Morse, Scotty Gran, and Jeff on the camera, we thank you.
Jeff.
Yeah, great job, Jeff. We thank you for listening on 105.5 and for watching on our YouTube channel. We'll see you tomorrow night.